SMH. Cad doesn't love me anymore.
I kind of wanted to send you an actual NDA for. That's because out there, Steve. I'm gonna need you to sign here. Oh, Cat, if you're playing Dispatch, may have to censor something. The intro is just a dude glass hog out.
Oh, really?
If they allow it in Conan because it's part of the game.
There should be a setting where you can. I was like, I think you. Yeah, you're not. I like to call the Game of Thrones special.
Yeah, that's what he was singing. Peter Dinklage.
I will say the actor for the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, like both of them, they have no chill at all.
Okay.
And I'm all for it.
So gonna have to obviously license. Yeah, there's manhood. Go nuts. I just don't
Is
know
there
how to Twitch react to
booba?
that one.
Oh, you definitely focus on it.
Yeah, I was about to say there's some definite focus on that in the game.
But I don't think it's like dude getting hard and hardcore sexual activities on screen. It's artistic nude. You know what? You're right. Change of plans. It's now a hot tub game. They have to love it now.
This stuff.
You're acting like that. They don't track that anyway.
No, I just don't want it on my search hidden.
Fair enough.
Now, son, what's this?
Notice your search history.
Okay.
We made it to Friday, everybody.
At what cost?
Some random person's left kidney. Or, yeah.
'Twas my kidney that went missing. Again!
And you cannot have it back.
You bitch. Give me back my kidney.
It looks like, yes, you do have to censor it.
Interesting. Because that wasn't the case for Conan.
as we've seen proven in real time.
You're not wrong. Subject these nuts. How dare you be resistant to my damage type?
I'm sorry. Why did I look into the band's game list? I regret doing this.
Can't believe Cad would leave us like that.
では前に出ます。
Hello, guys. Again, sorry for running behind. I actually thought I was relatively on time this time, but then stuff happened. Huh? Xbox Game Studios head Matt Booty reveals that part of the reason that Xbox exclusive games are going to PlayStation 5 is, quote, our biggest competition isn't another console. We are competing more and more with everything from TikTok to movies. No, you're not. God, they do not understand gamers. Okay. Yeah, I'm confused. What do you mean by hot tube? Okay, chat. Again, I did just get the go live tweet out. Do me a favor, go give that some love. And I believe I have the sauce for you guys today. I have it? Yes. Do. Let's get this party started. Hello, everybody. Here is today's artwork. Silent tax, yes. Thank you guys for the lurker taxes. Appreciate it. I hope everybody had a good week. We are finally to Friday. Today was like super busy at work. I had multiple like tasks thrown my way that like technically they were within the purview of my job anyways, but usually they don't align like that. It was really interesting to see that all of that just kind of came my way on a day that should have otherwise been pretty chill. But I'm doing good. I'm happy it's the weekend. Tomorrow, girlfriend's coming over, and we're gonna go do some stuff. We're gonna go see one of her friends, and we'll probably come back here, watch some Star Wars, do some more stuff. And then Sunday, I think I'm going out to eat with my parents because they're finally getting to celebrate my birthday with me. They have like put it off because they know that I've been busy. And so they've been like trying to find time in their schedule, trying to find time in my schedule. So like my birthday was like 2 weeks ago and now they're just now celebrating it. And then yeah, I think other than that, this weekend should be good. And I may still be able to stream with you guys Sunday. I don't know. Saturday is definitely a no-go, but Sunday I may still be able to stream. It just depends on like what time I go to eat with them. So just stay tuned and you might see me. I actually should have some games to play with you guys because I have several keys that I've gotten now from devs, including today, later on in the stream, we're going to be playing a game called Dispatch. Dispatch is done by the people of Critical Role. So if you guys are familiar with them, a lot of the voice acting talent that they have is involved with the game, and they also partnered with Ad Hoc Studios, which are former Telltale Games devs, to make a story about a superhero dispatch agency, and you play the role of a former superhero that is basically put into this situation where he's having to run a team via the dispatch. So it's a sort of choices matter type of story driven game. Looks like it's going to be really really fun and cool. So I was like, oh yeah, let me get a key for this if I can, so I can show it to you guys. And then I also got a key for Outer Worlds 2, and I'm currently trying to see if I can get a key for Ninja Gaiden and Jurassic Park Evolution. So we'll have to see. So 911 dispatch game, kind of, but like mixed with like My Hero Academia. Or Marvel, if you want to think about that instead. Sounds like a busy 2 to 3 weeks, variety-wise. I feel like I want to at least work it in more. I know that means that I'm probably not going to, like, be able to, like, finish games and stuff as much. You guys know that's already been par for the course for me. But while there's a lot of stuff to play, I feel like I want to at least, like, do a good job of, like, showcasing the games for you guys. And if you like them, you guys can go out and buy them on your own. If we have the time, we'll continue to play through them and stuff. But it is what it is. I also think, like, to a degree, FGO really, like, it has stuff going on, but you guys can see it's not like a whole lot. It's not like we're super busy trying to, like, do stuff right now, so it's not the end of the world. Ooh, you're not going to like Ninja Gaiden 4? I mean, we'll see. If it's not my cup of tea, it's not my cup of tea. I have no problem with that. But if I get the key for free, I get the key for free. So I can give my honest evaluation and opinions on it. And to be fair, I am somebody that's played a lot of action games. So if I can't cut it, it is what it is. That just maybe means that it's only for like the people that are really, really hardcore into action games at that point. Ninja Gaiden will make you angry. I mean, fair. Also, to be fair, like Dark Souls makes me angry, and I still love playing Dark Souls. So it is what it is. But I'm sure it is way more fast-paced than Dark Souls is. It's worth it for Rachel, chat. See, there you go. Assuming she's back. I don't know if she's back. I know the one that I've seen is like Ayane is back. Don't mind personally, looking at FGO irritates me at the moment. I love FGO, but like it's just one of those things where I think FGO right now is stuck in 3-week cycles. We know what's going on here. We've also got the holidays coming up, so I'm just gonna try to like mix things up for you guys, keep stream a little bit fresh. I know that's probably gonna impact viewership. I don't care to a degree. I love you guys. I want to make stream entertaining for you first and foremost. And I think that comes from a desire, both myself to play things that I want to play, and also from a desire to make sure that like it's a fun time for you guys as well. So if that is FGO, that's FGO. If that's variety, that's variety. It really doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, I think just trying to do more with stream is a good idea here in the short term. So trying to catch up on class scores, barely touched them before, yeah. I like FGO, just this particular event not. You're talking about NA, right? Like with the Grail front and stuff. Because I know you were saying you were having issues with it crashing on you. Yeah. And I don't blame you, right? Like if the game were constantly crashing on me, I'd also be pissed off. Just out of curiosity, I know this is gonna sound awful, but like, is your phone is the device you're playing on particularly older, or is it like a relatively modern phone? The random Molay buff? I mean, I wouldn't say it's random, right? Like, it is Halloween. iPad's been fine for this since the 9. I couldn't tell you on iPads. I'm not super familiar with like the generations on those. So you'd have to tell me like how old that is relative to things. But yeah, I mean, like I think even right now for FGO, it's like everything iPhone 8 and higher still runs the game. So realistically speaking, you're fine as long as the device isn't like, I don't know. I'd say like as long as the device isn't more than like 8 years old, you're probably good. Growfront was okay for me. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it, but I have seen like Jay's not the only person I've seen reporting like crashes and stuff. So it is, I guess, just a thing. And to be fair, part of that is probably because this set of Grail fronts has newer code in it, and that may be what's causing it, as opposed to the older code, where obviously people were able to run it fine. I pulled an angry mango rule. Now I got to do a multi. Got waiver. Nice. Ace easy. Have you been, bud? Had like 0 problems with Ort and most of the other Grail fronts. Yeah. Which is weird, because I would think like Ort would have been pretty bad, but I guess like all of that's just a like canned animation, as opposed to like the actual scripts and stuff running in the Grail fronts, right? So that's the only like logic I can apply to it in that regard. I crashed 3 times in the finale one, and then it was fine. Yeah. I'm guessing it's whatever new BS that wasn't a thing when it came out. Right. Well, it could be that, or it could just be like for whatever reason it's not agreeing with your particular device. I could not tell you. Right. I just know that like what is different is that this time around the Grail fronts have more robust like mechanics in them. Also, the talking and dialogue and stuff that happens in the middle of the Grail front. So I wonder if that's like part of it. Have a cold. Other than that, doing okay. Oof. Yeah, I know Trubs has been feeling pretty bad here of late as well. I think it's like it's finally becoming like fall here in the northern hemisphere, and it's like I think it's like people are getting that like fall sickness as they like fall under the weather, pun intended. This event to me is a race to see if I can be fast enough to grab all the chests before the AI kills itself. Yeah. I still need to do some of the daytime ones for the Grail fronts, but I was just gonna like do that on my own time. I'll probably do some of that tomorrow morning while I'm kind of cleaning and waiting on her to get over here, and then hopefully like again, you don't have to do the final one over again at least, which is nice. Because the only reason to redo the Grail fronts, like the reward you get for completion, you can only get one time. So the only reason to do them like day versus night is just to get the chests that are in the other one that you didn't do. Which the final Grail front doesn't have chests, so you don't have to do it again. Versus some of the earlier ones do. So it's like probably the worst one will be the I think it's the Asterios one. And that's just because that one's kind of long as well. So far, I've been using Liz for the event. Nice. Still had the turnip at work. Yeah, it's always the worst where, like, I've had a similar issue where it's like, oh, it's deadline time and I still had to go to work even though I was sick. I hate that. That's just so awful because you still feel like you're under pressure to do stuff, but also at the same time, like, your body is, like, barely hanging on and you're kind of forcing yourself and you're just miserable. Everyone pound your feet to this phenomenon. Let me actually see. Do I have... So the embargo's already dropped on this. Yeah, so apparently Dispatch is releasing in an episodic nature. So like right now there's 2 episodes out, and then I think it's 2 each week. So like next week there'll be another 2, the week after that there'll be another 2. And I think there's like I think there's 8 planned episodes from what I'm seeing at the moment. Not that there may be more in the future, I don't know, but are being retired for a new format for the events. That's possible. Like I don't think it is actually the end, but like for instance, when we had Final Hanoji, we still had Guda Guda. It just like wasn't Hanoji centered. And that's really all it was. So to me, I don't think like when they use the term final and the end and stuff like that, I think it's very tongue in cheek. I don't think it's necessarily meant to be like actually final. They're trying to maybe give you that idea a little bit, but it's also, hey, we're playing fast and loose with the terms there. Okay. Yeah, I was just reading their media guidelines for dispatch. Ooh, got the command code. All it is, they're just saying, please be careful with like spoilers. They're just like saying like, hey, don't put certain scenes in the thumbnails of your videos and stuff. Which I hate that they have to tell people that. Like obviously don't do that, but man, some content creators do not give a fuck and they will do it anyways. Carmilla taking over Halloween events now? Yeah, I don't know about that. Focus is just going to change, maybe. Hello, King. How's it going? Very different. It's not going to be Liz centric. I could see that. Like, I could see where this is maybe the final like Liz event, and that would make Liz fans sad. But let's be honest, there's probably already more Liz's in the game than like anybody ever thought would occur. In the same way that like you've seen how they've really slowed down on giving us saber faces, right? So in that regard, will I still want them to keep doing more? I understand that they have slowed it down. I understand why. Can I finally buy more copies? No. Dude, I'm just not at all. Is that the gold material there? Yeah, it's bronze. Yeah, that's the gold. I'm just not getting any actual gold mat right now. Just putting the other CE in so I remember it's there. Gold node should be next, yeah. I don't think I've been super efficient with my points, unfortunately, but should be fine. I haven't really wasted AP in this event. I just want Oniland Liz. Liz Japan. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do. And In that regard, that's why I said like even if there maybe like if this were to be like the last Liz event, I think you would still get like Liz Japan at some point eventually. Do the 90 plus plus again. Probably have time to do one of the Grail fronts here. Olaf, we got a costume for it. I don't think you will, because I think at this point, the act of doing a costume is almost as bad as just doing an entire unit. And I think that's kind of why they don't. I think that's why we don't get very many costumes at all, chat. Like, unless it's a very simplistic costume, I assume it is quite a bit of trouble for them to go through. But I don't know. I think like that's also one of the things that's weighing on me really heavily, and I know to a degree it's weighing on everybody right now. It's like the uncertainty is kind of like a real problem at this point, because it's like I can sit there and I can be like, "Ooh, chat, what do you think they're going to do in the future?" Like, these are conversations that I would normally have in FGO, but it feels like weird to bring it up nowadays. And the reason it feels weird is because like all it is just like guesswork on our part. We don't really have any logic or anything to go off of. We can't like be like, oh yeah, here's the precedent for why we think this could happen. Like, so it's very unfortunate that we don't have more to talk about in that regard. Our Ascension 3 is an idol costume? Yeah. Maester, thank you for the 77. Appreciate it. Liz is eternal. To be fair, he did imply that himself. Nasu was like, never give up on Liz. Which I find really funny. We still have time for another 5-star Liz. I mean, they could do like a second banner, but I doubt it, because we already have a Liz welfare in this event. So if there were a second banner, I suspect it wouldn't be a Liz at all. It would just be completely different. Like, maybe that's where, again, like, the theory of, like, Ajax or something would come in. But I don't know. I think all that stuff is interesting. I will say, chat, gaming-wise, news has been very interesting lately. Not only has there been a ton of it, but there's some really interesting moves getting made. And as a content creator, like just saying this to you guys, like, I have been able to get keys now that I couldn't get before. And my viewership is, if anything, down, not up, right? So that is an interesting thing to me, because that tells me that I think AAA is actually struggling. Like, we talk about it, but I think like behind the scenes, some of the like AAA stuff is not going as well, and keys are getting offered to smaller creators like me, which is good. It means there's more opportunities being given, as opposed to like when AAA was at its like peak, they would only offer a key to like the biggest of the big streamers. That was it. And to be honest, when I say offer a key, they had to pay those streamers, and that's part of the reason that they didn't offer keys to other people, because they needed to make it back. But I think also kind of what's going on here is I think a lot of the major streamers are getting kind of disillusioned at some of the AAA products, and they're not like playing as many games as they used to. And so because of that, I think like they're having a harder time getting people to actually stream their games. They should struggle with the slop they put out. Yeah, I was looking at something the other day where it was like even what was it? Oh, it way fell off. Interesting. Okay, so this is super weird, chat, but this is SteamDB. Okay, if you're not familiar with the website, this is how you can see the actual performance metrics of games. So earlier today, I looked in here and I was just very surprised. Why? Because Battlefield 6 had like at that point in time like 240k players, and it was getting beat by Escape from Duckov, which currently only has 46, but earlier today had 260,000 players. So I don't know if it's like, I don't know, maybe like a bunch of like Indian people are playing the game, or like somebody overseas, right? Like I couldn't tell you why, but that's really interesting that like even something like Battlefield 6 that a ton of people were hyping up was actually temporarily getting beaten by, again, another like small indie game. I guess they all escaped, maybe, right? Like, but yeah, it's been really interesting to see some of the like topsy-turviness. You definitely have some like live service games like Rivals and Dota and Counter-Strike that are still way up there. But like, yeah, I mean, look at that. Mega Bonk, Bongo Cat, PUBG Battlegrounds. Like, you look at like some of the biggest things on Steam, most of them are not AAA. And that's kind of insane when you think about that. And you guys could see too, like over here is the trending stuff. This is actually a really good thing for streamers, right? So boom, there you go. There's the Outer Worlds 2. 6K. This is not a very strong number, all things considered. And like Dispatch is beating it. So it's very interesting in that regard that some of the stuff is happening. Same thing, Ninja Gaiden actually does not have a whole lot of pull, which is interesting because I've already seen like a ton of clips of Ninja Gaiden. I'm actually really surprised by Jurassic World Evolution because this is absolutely a cash grab. I think they just came out with Jurassic World Evolution like 2 years ago. So the fact that they've already flipped another game out is kind of absurd. Power Wash 2. Wait, was there really Power Wash 2? I think my brain was blanking that out. Why? I mean, I know why. The answer is right here, right? But like, also like, why is it this popular? I don't get it, man. I guess to the same degree, it's like I've never played a game like that, so I'm not sure I would understand it until I did play. The dinosaur zoo building game, of course, it makes money. Yeah, the sad part is like Jurassic World Evolution and Jurassic World Evolution 2 were not good games. They had a great premise, but they were just puddle deep. I'm hoping that 3 is deeper. Like I said, I did put in for a key because I want to see. But I'm hoping it's actually deeper. But yeah, I've also heard apparently Bloodlines 2 is just not good. What a super fantasy king. Oh god. Then Misery? Is this the I think this is a horror game. I don't know. Boy, that doesn't look too good for Marathon, but it is apparently a closed test, so. But yeah, usually your trending games are like new stuff, so it's a good idea to see. If Marathon lasts a week, I'll be surprised. Everything I've heard about Marathon is that it's like not good. I remember I guess it was like first getting tested when Arc Raiders was getting tested, and everybody I knew of was just saying that Arc Raiders was just the far superior game and that everyone should play it instead. I don't know if that's an apples to oranges comparison though. A natural delight, dancing in the moonlight. Depends how quick people can cover that 26 miles, right? And Marathon seems like it should be the name for an Escape from Tarkov type of game. We need more rats in our life? Oh god. I can't support something feeding back into the shit movies. Yeah, at the end of the day, part of the reason I'm not the hugest fan of them is again that like it felt like the games had so much potential that was just getting squandered. Because I'm somebody that like played the old Jurassic Park like park manager games. Some of those were great back in the day. So like this newer like Evolution series has not been too good so far. And I've been like, I kind of wish they would take some lessons from the older games. More rats, New York Subway Simulator. I mean, there was the was it A Plague's Tale? A Plague's Tale, the first game was really good. The second game was like I actually liked what they were doing with the game up until a point, and then I felt like the game became kind of shit. That last Jurassic Park movie was complete ass, and I defended him in. I don't think it was complete ass. It definitely was like the dialogue really needed work, and the premise really needed work. But other than that, I actually felt it to be pretty interesting. Where I had a problem with it was entirely in how it ended. Easily the worst ending to a Jurassic Park movie ever. Easily. And that was where I was like, okay, this movie's actually pretty good. I don't see why people are dogging it that much. And then the movie ended, and I was like, that's it? I was like, that's all you did? So it's like, it made me wonder if they were like trying to set it up for like future stuff. Anyone here familiar with using transfer codes for FGO? Somewhat, but yeah, like what do you mean? A damn evil guy wanting to cure heart disease and actually get paid for it. I think the idea with that was the concept behind like pharmaceuticals and how expensive they are IRL, and like drugs are way too expensive nowadays, and it's because the pharmaceutical like giants are just making a ton of money off of it. And I get that it's technically some social messaging. It's social messaging that I agree with, but yeah, is not really like that good of a point in the end. I love the Primitive War movie more. Primitive War movie. Wait, what do you mean? Phone is still crashing the last event map for an A. Yeah, I know Jay's been having that issue as well. Is it risky to transfer them back? No, you just make sure you issue yourself a new code. And then in order to transfer back, you're probably going to have to issue a code again. Just make sure you're saving it in the password and everything like that. Don't lose access to your codes. Write it down. But that's when in doubt, just play it safe. Yeah. I usually tell people issue a code every time you're going to transfer. Because they only work once. Vietnam War GI meets dinosaurs? Oh god. Wasn't that kind of a thing with one of the King Kong movies, or was it Godzilla? I don't remember. Kong Island, yeah. Second newer Kong movie. Oh my god. Yeah, that in that regard, I can definitely understand why people have a hard time keeping some of the stuff straight. Hollywood is redoing too many things at this point that they're remaking things that have already been remade, and it's becoming difficult. We were just talking about this because the news that Halo is coming to PlayStation, but that they're remaking Halo Combat Evolved again because it's already been remade once before. So it's how are people going to keep this stuff straight? I don't know. And it's technically in the realm of nobody actually asked for this. Don't have enough for the last gold foe. I will just go ahead and buy the openers, though, just to get rid of them. But not the removers. This shop's big, dude. Should I stay or should I go? Okay, so I can't buy the Hellfires of Wisdom yet. I'll buy as many lamps as I can. Yeah, I still have a ton of stuff I have to buy out of the shop, but there's also still a ton of days left. I'm not particularly worried about it. Oh, reset just happened. I was like, why did that say 0 out of 4? I literally just spent down my AP. It's 343 with a mask on, after all. Yeah, and to be honest, 343 was already a shell of Bungie, right? So it is what it is. Did I finish Metal Gear Solid 3? I have not. Again, I'm just going to be honest with you guys that part of my ability to finish games has been cut because I don't have as much time outside of stream as I have historically. Also, the time I have on stream has been largely relegated to FGO. So at that point, I just have not had enough time to actually consistently sit down and play variety content, which feels bad. Because, like, it's not that I dislike the Metal Gear remake or anything like that, but I keep being, like, almost like an ADHD person where it's like, squirrel, squirrel, right? Like, and you're just, like, jumping from thing to thing. So I am having a difficult time finishing games at the moment. Like, the current fixation has been the Insomniac Spider-Man game. Because my buddy was telling me about that. He made it sound really good. And I was like, okay, yeah, let me try this. Because I did always like Spider-Man games. But with the time you played, did you enjoy it? It's a difficult question to answer. Yes, but. And that but is like, God, I hate tank controls. And man, some of those systems are archaic. So there's just like some molding associated with that. But yes, I did enjoy it. Or yes, gameplay no. I mean, even some of the gameplay's fine. Like I said, most of my frustrations were with the way the actual systems worked. Because I'll be brutally honest here and say that almost no other game out there in existence works like the Metal Gear Solid games, and there's a good reason for that. Like, there's some really good stuff in those games that I wish other games would adopt, but there's also some things where it's like, yeah, it's obvious why this is not something that the rest of the industry does. And that's like, to a degree, it's like that's what happens when you're dealing with Kojima. You get a little bit of that like genius factor, but it's also like, hey, maybe not the best. I still say starting above normal was a mistake for your first MGS. I mean, to be fair, I did play Phantom Pain, so it's technically not my first, but I also understand that Phantom Pain is not like the other ones. But usually it's not too difficult for me to step into a higher difficulty because it's usually not the actual difficulty factor of the game that's causing me issues. More often it's like an understanding of mechanics at first. Especially on a like first playthrough for any IP. Hello, how's it going? I just wanted to hear your reaction to that game's amazing resolution if you did get there. I have not. And I'm not going to say like it's off the table permanently. We can definitely go back and try to finish it at some point. That's probably what I need to do is I probably need to start asking chat like what games they would actually like me to finish. Because there's definitely problems with that. At least for me historically. Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X, I'm currently sitting in the Calm Lands. It is not done. I still have Mount Gagazet, Xanarkand, and then, you know, everything after that. So, but Final Fantasy X, I get itches to go play. So eventually at some point I'll go play it again. Three Houses? Three Houses, I've realized now that, like, I didn't even scratch the surface of Three Houses, which is wild. Actually wild. What Gog is that Seymour fight? What do you mean? You didn't like fighting Seymour a third time? True Winmore Fate Stay Night? That's a good question. It's the same thing with like visual novels as I have to be in the mood for them. And really should. I think that's definitely one of the things that like I regret not being able to do up until now. I'm also of the opinion that unfortunately that like visual novel content is sadly not the greatest for stream. Usually, the more narratively driven something is, and the longer it is, the more problematic it becomes to play on stream because people miss stuff. And if they miss stuff, then they don't want to watch anymore after that. Don't let Ghost of Yotai defeat you. Ghost of Yotai didn't defeat me. Ghost of Yotai, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Ghost of Yotai kind of lost me. That's one of the reasons why I started playing Spider-Man. I was like, I don't know how much I care about Ghost of Yotai right now. Yeah, it is not as good as the first game, and that's so sad. But I'd like to get to a point where it's like I can complete games in a more like concise manner and actually like give you guys my thoughts on them. Because I think that's something that is really nice. And I do believe at this point, not that there's not a ton of people out there that review games. There are, okay? But you guys know with me, especially with how I review units, you usually get a relatively like unbiased approach from me. I try to point out my own biases and remove them from the equation. Not that there aren't still some in there, but I think you guys understand that the way I approach things and the way I evaluate stuff is usually from that same lens. And so therefore, I feel like people probably would like to hear my thoughts on certain games once I've played through them. But maybe that's just me being full of myself. I don't know. Cleanse yourself with an RTS. I've been thinking about getting back into Total War Warhammer. But apparently, like, Warhammer 3 is just, like... I guess, like, everything I keep hearing is that the devs have really, like, screwed it up over time here now. Like, they kind of peaked with 2 in that, while they've added some new stuff that's really nice in 3, 3 is still just not to the, like, level of polish that 2 was. Just sad. I had a PS2 close to launch, but still played less than 20 games on it. I'm not going to show you my cabinet of games. No, I got my PS3 on the launch in Germany. I don't know if I actually got my PS2 on launch. I was young enough that, like, I remember, I think my mother went to get it for me because I was in, like, 8th grade when I got it. Because I remember, like, her pulling up to school to pick me up, and she had it in, like, the back of the trunk of the car. So I don't know if that was launch day or not. It was definitely when I was very young. I got the Xbox on launch day. I remember The Rock being there to advertise it. I definitely, like, I remember being on the fence as to whether or not I was going to get an Xbox, and then I just did. And I remember being like, oh, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because I think there was another one that my parents helped out with. And I, like, was kind of on the fence that I wasn't sure that I wanted to get an Xbox, and then they got it for me, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't ask for it, but sure. Like, and then I remember being like, oh, this is way better than I thought. It's really fun. Had a few games for Xbox, not much. That was more into the 360. The 360 was definitely better by every step of any sort of like metric you could evaluate it by. But I don't know that I had that many for 360 because I think the problem was with my 360 is that was one, when I was in college, and two, I was like, with my video gaming time, I was very big into World of Warcraft at that time. Very big. That was right when, like, Wrath of the Lich King was out and everything, and I was like super hardcore raiding during that point. I also remember I had Oblivion for my 360, and my friend borrowed it, and I never got Oblivion back. And I remember I went to go ask him about it a couple weeks later, and not only had he not played it, but he had quote unquote lost it. And I was like, and so I actually I had played Oblivion, but not very much. And therefore, Skyrim was technically my first true Elder Scrolls game. What a great friend. Yeah, he was an asshole. And it was really funny too, because he had the gall later to try and ask me if he could borrow my graphing calculator, and I was like, fuck no. I literally lost a video game that I lent you. Why am I gonna give you my $150 calculator? You can go fuck off with that. Yeah, that's my 360 still works. It never red ringed. I don't know if I have the god tier 360 that's just perfect, or I just got lucky, right? I could not tell you, but I never had a red ring of death with mine. But I heard how infamous that stuff was. I even saw it happen to a friend's. I had Oblivion on my PS3. That's what I should have done. Hey, let me see. I don't know if I have my 360 out there. Let me double check it. Now my 360 isn't out. It's funny. I have the controller sitting right next to my PC setup here, because I have several controllers that are sitting over there. I think I showed them off to you guys. But my 360 is sitting in a drawer with my PlayStation 2. They're packaged up nice and neat. They still work. They're just sitting in a drawer for safekeeping. But it's funny because I was like, wait, where is it? Because it's I have a shelf as well of some of my retro consoles. I have the original Nintendo Entertainment System out and everything. But the 360 is put away because again, I don't have that many games for it. The games that I do have, I have probably I would probably just never care to play them again, or I have them since then now on PC. So it's one of those deals where it's I don't actually have a big reason to go back and pull it out and set it up. So it's better being stored where it's going to be preserved. Oh yeah, no, I don't have a Super Nintendo. I don't have a Sega Saturn. I don't have an original PlayStation. Interestingly enough, PlayStation 2 was my first PlayStation. I don't have an Atari, so like my first actual console was the original Nintendo. And I think you have to go all the way to the Xbox One, before there's a console that I don't own. So I jumped all the way from the original PlayStation and Sega Saturn all the way to Xbox One. Otherwise, I own every console, including Dreamcast and all that shit. And Xbox One is where I stopped buying Xbox consoles. I have not bought another one since. Wii U is another one I don't own. Game Boy? Pfft. More like Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Interestingly enough, I own a Game Boy Color, and I do not own a 3DS. That's the one that makes everyone go like, huh? And I'm like, never did. Game Boy Advance? Yes, Game Boy Advance as well. 2DS? No. Was there a 2DS? I don't. If there was, I don't own it. GameCube? Yeah, I own GameCube. I own GameCube. I own Wii. I do not own Wii U. And then I bought the Switch. I do not own a Switch 2 currently because I did not see the value in getting that. I did not get, again, like any Xbox since one, so I haven't gotten the like Series X or S. You was a gigaflop anyway, it's okay. I mean, in that regard though, if you're somebody that actually owns a Wii U, save it. It's a collector's item at that point. Like, there's not very many of them. Because I don't think they could really move them was the problem that they had. Okay, chat, let's talk about buffs. So, we got a strengthening quest for Miss Jacques de Molay. And it's to her second skill here. So, we basically, this skill started out with just the invincibility, the charge, and the invincibility to allies that are evil alignment except herself. So this was kind of party-wide protection. It was a good skill, in my opinion, but Molay's kind of been a little bit clunky. If you guys remember, they had already, like, kind of given her an upgrade to her Innocent Monster. This was one of those deals where they had kind of come back in and said, you know what, she actually just needs more firepower, more consistency there. And that's kind of what they did with her. So, not a bad thing. They basically ended up giving her the ability to inflict curse with her attacks, which is something that she definitely needed given the fact that she scales off of the curse damage, okay? So, again, as somebody that realistically wants that, what is nice here in doing this is that they gave her the ability to apply it with her attacks. Now with the second skill, they've upgraded it so that at the start of the player's turn, she can inflict curse with 500 damage for 3 turns to all enemies, which means she doesn't have to pre-card. She can just literally pop this skill and it will apply a curse debuff to enemies, which is really, really nice. It also just will, again, be a 500 damage over 3 turns. So really, really solid for her to have this. now she has the niche functionally if she needs to like farm and stuff like that. So I think this is a usability aspect for her because again, as you guys can see, like Molay has always kind of been the more damaging of the two quick AoE foreigners until Voyager got his buff, and that finally pulled Voyager out of the like dustbin for a lot of people and actually made him pretty decent. She's always had like the party charge in her skills, whereas Voyager had it baked into his NP. She now basically had the party-wide protection, but also now the ability to scale off of the curse stuff, which is really, really good because, again, you guys could see she increases her own damage against enemies with curse status for 3 turns. So she really wants that effect to be on the enemy. So in a weird way, this just makes her more usable. This does not actually change her damage output. It just changes the hoops that you need to jump through in order to make that possible. So in that regard, this just makes her a lot more like brain dead and easy to use. So I have to give them, this is basically just a like solid A for a buff on Jacques de Molay. It's exactly what you're looking for. It's exactly what you want. Obviously, some people maybe would have preferred a little bit more damage output or something to kind of help out with like refund situations. To me, this just is a nice like quality of life skill upgrade that they really needed to do for her. So I'm happy to see it. I think the only other way would have been to maybe make like her apply curse before damage on her NP. But that maybe would have made things a little bit too consistent from the dev's perspective. So it just depends. But again, I actually do think this is a very, very solid buff for her. If Smash 4 was Wii U only, it might have had more sales. I mean, that was the entire reason why I never bought Mario Kart for the Switch, was because I already knew that Mario Kart for the Switch was actually the Wii U version, and I was like, oh, eventually they'll release a new Mario Kart. And then they waited all the way until the Switch 2 before they released a new one. Hilariously, I still never actually regretted it. There were just a couple times where people were like, hey, let's play Mario Kart, and I was like, I don't have it. It's like, what do you mean you don't have Mario Kart? Because it was such a like staple for people to assume that you did have. This rank up seems cursed. Yes. Saint Saturn, the One Piece villain. Yeah. I mean, the Sega Saturn, I never owned one. My cousin owned one, which is hilarious because that's the only console that I even know that my cousin ever owned. And I just remember like going over to his house and him like bragging about it. And I got to play Echo the Dolphin, and it was admittedly a really fun game. And at the time, I was jealous. And then in the years ever since then, I've been like, no, that was the only game on Sega Saturn. I was like, never mind. I remember that game. Yeah, did I just unlock some core memories for people? What do you mean you don't have Mario Kart? I did not play Mario Kart basically since Sega, or sorry, not Sega, since Nintendo GameCube. I've not played Mario Kart, which has been hilarious because my nephews have Crash Team Racing, and they were talking mad shit, and they're like, we're gonna kick your ass. And I just picked up the controller and immediately finished first place. Like the very first race that I did. And I was like, you were saying some shit? And I was like, I knew already that there was like some sort of mechanic where you could like do the whole boost slide. I had no idea how to do it. And I still won. And they were doing it. And I'm like, how are you guys this bad? So it made me laugh so bad because like I actually haven't played a like Mario Kart style game in like years, and then I just pick up the controller and immediately beat them, and I'm like, still got it. Your trash child retire. No, I mean, I would never say anything like that to them, but I do rub it in a little bit because they kind of need it. Okay. So just so like full transparency here. I love my nephews, but sometimes they can be little entitled shits. And so it's actually a good thing to every now and then make them lose and make them stew in it, right? Because they need that. That's a development thing as a kid. If you let a kid constantly be an entitled little shit, they will be the worst person ever when they grow up. So a little bit, you got to put them in their place and remind them that, like, yeah, hey, maybe you're not the best. Maybe there are better people than you out there. Got to keep them humble, exactly. It's funny though too because they actually do really respect me for that. I think the only games that they can just actually beat me in are sports games that they play, and that's because the control scheme on some of them is not immediately apparent. Like if you're playing like a football game, plus every single time my nephew gets down in a football game, he is the epitome of that guy that just throws Hail Marys. That's all he does. He finds one play that works and he just spams it. And it's hilarious because if you actually do get the control scheme down, you know he's going to do it. You just literally take control of one of the DBs, you run back, and you just pick it off every time. And it's freaking hilarious. And he starts like molding if it actually happens. And it's like, yeah, of course. What did you think was going to happen? I'm sure you can beat them at Wii Bowling. Never tried to play anything Wii related with them. That would be a very interesting thing. Unk still got it, yeah. I'd be defeating my little cousins in games all the time. It's really funny because growing up, I knew a ton of people who played video games, and in like my realm of like people, I was the best. There was nobody that was better than me. And it wasn't until like I met like one of my high school friends, like Asian guy, okay? I could still beat him in everything except Warcraft 3 and Dota. I don't know what it is, but it's like if you guys are Asian, it's like you get a stat boost, okay? I can't explain it. It's weird, but for some odd reason, that game is like made for you. And to a degree, I'm sure StarCraft as well. But yeah, like literally, I could beat him in everything. And then we would go play Warcraft 3 together, or like later on, he'd be like, hey, let's play Dota. And I'd be watching the dude and his fingers be like just sitting there like rapid firing buttons. And I'm like, why do you not do this in other games? Like, are you just sluggish in every other game you play? And then suddenly it's like you had like a dexterity bonus of like 20 all of a sudden. Italians in their racing games too. I would believe that, yeah. The cliches are true. Absolutely. It was also funny too because we would play like split screen and like shooting games and stuff, and I would always catch him trying to cheat. He would always be like trying to like look at my screen or my side of the screen to figure out where I was. And so I knew he did this so bad that like back when we were playing the original Call of Duty and the original Medal of Honor, I don't know if you guys remember those games, like we would be playing multiplayer. He would be cheating so bad from screen looking that one of my tactics was to just go sit in a bush, stare straight down into it so he couldn't tell where I was, and just listen for him. And when I heard him, then I would just pop out and shoot him. He used to get so angry. He would start shotgun clearing every bush on the map. I remember playing split screen in Turok 2 and Red Faction. Split screen was so jank, but it was so fun. I think in the same way, you know, like how Battlefield 6, they've apparently brought back lobbies and stuff. That is what's been missing from gaming. In recent years, they have done away with split screen. They have done away with lobbies. They've done away with any actual way that you can, like, play with friends and get to know strangers. It used to be that gaming communities were all really tight-knit. And yeah, of course, there was like racism and like foul language getting thrown everywhere. But also at the same time, nobody actually cared and everybody just kind of got along. Now, like, gaming is super toxic. It's so weird how, like, all the, like, racism and stuff is gone, and yet now it's more toxic than ever. And it makes no sense to me. Like somebody's, like, sitting there just absolutely just dogging on your mom in the COD lobby, and nobody cares and everyone's laughing. Versus, like, now, people get so triggered by the slightest thing. Let's bring back racism? No, not necessarily. The point that I'm trying to make there is let's bring back lobbies. Let's bring back split screen. Let's bring back the ability to play with our friends. Because now more than ever, it feels like that's what gaming needs, is it needs that ability to, like, go out and find other people, because it feels like what the world is trying to force us to do is just disconnect from each other, and that's why everyone's at each other's throats. We need, instead, the ability to actually get along with each other and make new friends, because I think that's just missing from gaming nowadays. Like, that sort of stuff is like, a little bit, it's why Discord's so popular. Because gamers still want that. They still crave that connection. Like, a lot of gamers are introverts, but it doesn't mean that you don't crave connections with people and still want that social aspect. You just, as an introvert, want to, like, kind of pick and choose your social interactions and limit them in a way that is pleasing to you, but you still want the social interaction. And it's so interesting to see that, like, that is, again, why Discord's popular, is because people wanted to find people with similar interests, even though every live service slop game that they play tries to prevent it. It's like, oh yeah, you have to play with people, but also simultaneously, don't you dare ever learn their names or get along with them or group up with them or continue to play with them. No, we have to throw you back into the void randomly so that you get other random opponents. But if I get more than that, I'll get burnt out. Yeah, that's fine. The focus shifted from community service to skill-based matchmaking, and here we are. Yeah, and I'll be honest, do people, like, actually like skill-based matchmaking? I don't think it's good, because I think skill-based matchmaking goes like, oh, you just won a game. Now you lose the next 3 games because you're punished for winning. It's just not fun. It sucks. To a degree, while I understand why people like Battle Royale style games, one of the things I hate about it is that in a Battle Royale style of game, you go in, you lose. You go in again, you lose. You go in again, you lose. You keep doing this and repeating it until finally you win. Versus in, like, a team match style of game, you go in, you win. You go in, you lose. You go in, you lose. You go in, you win. You go in, you win. Like, it's just random, and it roughly is 50-50, as opposed to, like, in Battle Royales where you go through a loss cycle repeatedly and then occasionally win one. To me, it's like I find playing with teammates that much more fulfilling in that regard. But I do understand that, like, the better you are at a Battle Royale game, the more likely you are to win. And with community servers, admins could just kick cheaters and other problematic players. Right. Yep. Like, it has been really funny watching the news come out of Battlefield 6, where because of the kernel level anti-cheat, I guess the like aim assist mice and stuff that people have are actually getting caught and they're getting banned from it. And now people are like beginning to maul that they can't do it. Like, I remember when the beta was out, and like even a little bit before that, like with some of the Call of Duty stuff, you had people that were calling themselves the AIM community. And they're saying, oh, we're just really good because we practice our aim. No, you don't. You're just literally using an aim bot. You're literally cheating. Literally. You have no actual skill if that's how you play the game. Zero skill. You should be ashamed. And you should be made fun of for that stuff. Like, actually try to get better at the game like everybody else. If you're just gonna cheat, why the fuck are you playing? And it's been really funny because ever since that stuff happened and they got cracked down on with Cronus and stuff, like, you don't hear anybody talking about the AIM community. All of a sudden, the AIM community vanished overnight. It's almost like none of them were actually a thing. They were all just a group of cheaters and everyone knew it. Seeing people try to bullshit that it's not cheating is hilarious. This is so dumb, dude. And like, to a degree, it's like you're just making it miserable for everyone, all because you don't want to be miserable. Because one person doesn't want to be miserable, they make everybody else miserable. And that is like a microcosm of today's like issues in a nutshell. It's like people just can't let other people be happy anymore. And a little bit, that's also why, like, the communities have become so toxic. Cheating is rampant. Nobody wants to, like, try to get to know each other. So it's like there's no effort to, like, help out people. I remember back when I was first starting gaming, I got helped by so many, like, smart people in games. Where they're like, oh, are you new? Hey, yo, yeah, let me show you the ropes. Let me help you out. And that carried on, and to a degree I still want to help people a little bit. It's like why I'm here as a streamer. But nowadays I don't see that mentality ever. And the reason I don't see it is because I know like everybody that tried to help people's been burnt. Like they just end up with like toxic asshats that don't care or just want to cheat. But if I have to try to be good at my game, how will I pretend to be better than you? You don't. You actually get better than me. Trust issues? Yeah. Anyone need help on how to gamba? Yeah, so here's how it works. You go outside, you find a place that says now hiring. You go in, you grab a job form, you fill it out, you submit it. You wait on them to call you back. If they do, they give you an interview. You sit down, you tell them how much you want the job. They finally maybe give it to you. If not, you repeat this process ad nauseum. Once you actually secure the job, you get to secure the bag. Once you secure the bag, you get to actually like start buying stuff that you want, including, if you so choose, gamba, though I don't recommend it. Ugh, I know. I'm not gonna fault anyone. Like I get it. It's like it's hard getting a job, but also at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's how you have to do it, unfortunately. Or credit card debt. Don't go the credit card debt route. It doesn't work. Do places even have IRL applications these days? I'm sure some do. But yeah, most actually have like online stuff now. So when do we rob a bank? You don't until you want to go to jail. Unfortunately, if you screw it up, you might not go to jail. If you catch my drift. Or fraud the IRS. So chat, let me give you guys a bit of an accounting joke here. Did you know that the IRS spells theirs. Because that's what your money is. I both love and hate that joke. Because it's like, unfortunately true. He was perfect for the job, but I could see he needed it, and thus I didn't hire him. Yeah, I'm sorry. If I ever saw like a hiring person or an HR person say that, I would just fire them on the spot for gross negligence of duty. How are they going to argue it? You literally, by self-admission, didn't do your job. You had a great candidate. You knew they were perfect. You didn't hire them because they were perfect. I'm lurking. I'm here, but I'm crying. I understand. This is a very heartfelt, emotional discussion. Cat is a tax man, defender of people against the IRS. It is funny because you do get a lot of people that think like, oh, you're an accountant. You're one of the bad guys. And I'm like, no. I get that like people don't want to pay us. But at the same time, it's like, it's the same idea of why like lawyers are actually not a bad person. The problem with lawyers and why they usually get a bad rap is because a lot of their fees are like percentile rather than like a fixed rate. They love to hire desperate people. Yep. Well, I mean, there's plenty where it's like, oh, the person was good for the job, but we wanted to hire this other person. And then it's like, why did you even bother bringing me to the interview then? Cad helps me from not going to jail. Yep. I would hope that I haven't helped you from not going to jail. Because if I have helped you, that means that you were in a situation in which you were about to go to jail, and I gave you some sort of advice that prevented it. Which feels good, but also is like, why were you in a position that you were going to jail? Right? It just drives me nuts. Can't stand it. Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. Like, to me, jobs should be a meritocracy. Take the best person for the job. And if the best person doesn't want the job, take the next best person. I don't understand that. And it doesn't matter who the person is, what they look like. Just take somebody that actually is like a good fit. Cat reminded me that tax fraud is bad. Don't do bad, so I did not. Correct. Do not commit tax fraud. Also, tell me why I'm not getting the job. Don't ghost me. That irks me too. Yeah, I think as much as it sucks to hear that you got rejected, it's better to hear that you got rejected rather than sitting there thinking like, oh, maybe they just haven't called yet. The only way they could book Al Capone was on tax evasion? You're damn right. You're damn right. God, I have 6 days left. I have to do this. 1 grail. Yoink. Even the Joker was scared of the IRS. Which in reality, it's like the Joker shouldn't be, because how are they ever going to pin the Joker down? The Joker doesn't even have an address. But it is funny to think like, oh yeah, even the Joker's afraid of them. My god, fingers. Fingers go! In the tech industry, 90% of companies just ghost you. Yeah, I mean that's companies just wanting to like not spend more time and money on the hiring process. And while I understand that, I still think that's scummy of them. Oh my god. Fill it up. Thank you. It's just me getting my grail casting done so I don't forget to do a chat. Yeah, Gouda is in like November for NA. Although it'll be earlier for us than it was on JP. Actually, no, it might not be earlier. Tension's coming, so people will roll that banner. Yeah. There we go. I got both my grail castings done, so now I don't have to worry about that. Because that was like one of those things where it's like, oh god, I've got to remember to do that before I like screw myself. Actually, while I'm here, let's take a look at the... See, this is a problem. Technically, this is really good value, but it's terrible for your mana prisms. So I don't know what to do now at this point. Like, I was at like 50k plus, and I am already like down to 43k. So like, I am sliding backwards actively on JP. In a weird way, it's nice that we have so many things in the shop now to spend mana prisms on, but because they are not giving you ways to earn mana prisms at an increased rate, it is really nasty for the newer players. Lotto, yep. Make sure I've done it over here too. Like, I think on JP, where I'm not sitting on a veritable horde of mana prisms, I'm just only gonna like stick to tickets. Versus like NA, I'll just keep buying everything because I easily can. That's really all you can do. Yeah, but I feel like, at least to an extent, as much as they want to add stuff to the Mana Prism shop, which I don't have a problem with, they should make sure that there are increasing ways to offset that. That is to say that there are more ways to get Mana Prisms, or that the amount they are giving out is greater. Even if they want to make some of it optional, where like, oh, do you need Mana Prisms? You go for it. Versus like a veteran account like my NA one doesn't need it at all and doesn't have to try. Cat still has Mana Prisms from year 2 Lotto. Cat still has Mana Prisms from the original Lotto. Like, not even year 2. Let's go all the way back to year 1. Which, fun fact, the original Nero Fest was not a Lotto. Is there anything left to roll for this year on the NA servers? Took a year and just came back. Yeah, a lot of people will be rolling for Waiseki Kenshin, because it's the adult form of Nagao Kagetora. So a lot of people are going to roll for her. She's just a character that they desire, but also as a unit, she's not bad. She's a single target 5-star arts ruler who buff strips before her damage goes out. So really, really strong. Not like a gotta have type of unit, but you'll see a ton of people roll. Maybe give 10 Mana Prism per fight you do. I mean, that's probably a little too much. But I would say that, like, realistically speaking, they just need to increase the amount that they're handing out however they want to do that. Find a good rate, increase it, and I think that'd be fine. Like, I think right now, chat, we get, for your 3 dailies, you get 50 per daily, right, chat? Am I wrong on that? Would be tacking it to logins, yeah. Oh. No, maybe not. Maybe I have that completely wrong. It's 10? Do you get 30 a day? Yeah, that's way too low. I feel like they could literally make that 100 per daily so that you got 300 a day and it still would just like you would barely subsist. Like, I feel like they can entirely order of magnitude that, and it wouldn't break the game. But I don't know why, honestly. Like, I feel like that's something they really do need to do. Oh, people are going off on Gigik again. Could also up the first time clears 90 plus and plus plus. Yeah, I feel like there's a number of ways that they can do it and still keep a lid on it. Like, even if they didn't want to do 100, right? Like, even just upping it to like 50 per, where you got like 150 per day, that would already be in a pretty absurd amount. Even doing it at like 30 per, you're still 3 times what the current like daily rate is. Like, it's they have not made the rate of acquisition for Mana Prisms very good. And if you're a new player, you have so much stuff to buy. Besides just the monthly reset shop, you also have old craft essences. And those take forever to get. So, like, I feel like even if they like tripled the amount, you would still barely notice the scale up of like rate of acquisition. That's why I was saying like almost like make it like 100 or something. And they could even do something where it's like for maybe like the first 100 days you log in, like each day you get like 100 mana prisms or something. And that would still, by the way, chat, that would still only be 10,000. Which is that's like enough for like 2 Cs. That's nothing, right? Like this is the same company that can't even make class gyms a guaranteed drop from the dailies. I actually don't think that's like the worst thing in the world. I think like early on it's kind of tough for a new player account to get skill gems, but like at the end of the day, that stuff usually works itself out in the end. I think like with something like mana prisms, like even if you do a lotto, it still doesn't work itself out. You still like it took my JP account doing 500 boxes of lotto. It still took it like 4 years to get to a point where it was like, okay, I have most of the CEs that I need. And now after playing the JP account for like 7 years, I now have every CE. So I caught up. It just took me 7 years of constantly doing 500 boxes in a lotto. That's kind of stupid, right? Like, because most people are not going to do that much. They're going to be like, all right, maybe like 100, right? So to me, it's like that's a very unrealistic expectation for your average player. Okay. Sorry. I'm slowly getting there, Cad. No, I believe it, right? Like, if you guys are like me, it takes you a long time to get actually caught up. $900 a month is just pathetic. Yeah, it used to be we got $900 a month and it cost $900 a month. Then there was an update where it cost $1,200 a month, and things weren't terrible then. But so that you guys understand, like even in this scenario, let's say you earn $900 a month and you spend $900 a month. Congratulations, you have 0 mana prisms to spend on any new craft essence. And guess what? Every 3 months you need 5,000. Oh shit. Oh shit. That means every year you need 20,000 mana prisms just to buy the current craft essences that they put in the game. And you're already just trending even. And that was, again, way before they added a ton of extra stuff to that shop. So yeah, it's just like, oh my god, dude. Now you do get mana prisms from other sources. It's just, man, it's just not a good scenario. Poor in game as you are in real life. Yeah, it feels like you are fighting the tide. Sorry, I saw on Twitter some kid catching a baseball right as it was going out of the park, and he flips over the fence, lands in like a bleacher, like sorry, it's not like an actual bleacher, it's like a bench that's like behind it, like a metal bench, and he actually ends up like sitting it the wrong way as it tips over, and he stands back up, and he still had the ball. So it was a very impressive catch for someone his age. Who does FP rolling on an A? And FP rolling is one of the ways you can get it, but you also have to have the FP, which again is going all the way back to the lotto in effect. I guess just, to me, one of the problems that you have whenever you deal with that sort of stuff. Sorry, Chad, hold on. Not gonna lie, I'm not doing FP rolls on an A until we get the 100 roll. No, you're not wrong. I'm 100% the same way. I like chat. I am not touching that shit. I am not touching it until we get the 100 spin. That shit can fuck off. It is just not a thing. I've done it sometimes to get experience to make C-bombs. Yeah, I think like temporarily rolling some FP out's not the worst thing, but you're not gonna sit there and try to roll the entire thing all at once. It's just not a thing. Okay, Chad, hold on. Let me check the guidelines here one more time. What am I listening to, chat? A very special AMV. I see that. It what the heck? I've never seen El Hazard. I've heard it's the same universe as Tenchi, and people have like told me to watch it. Okay, sorry. What was I doing? All right, chat. Let's play some Dispatch. Dispatch. I almost said Dispatch. Unfortunately, I must pause this amazing lyrical masterpiece. Yes, we're gonna play this instead. I don't know that I need my controller for this. Oh, allow. Okay. Yeah, so again, it's done by the Critical Role guys. Phenomenal Man. I assume that's let SDN be a rock and not let Sun be a rock. Unfortunately, chat, I have been told that there is, in fact, nudity in this game. Like, apparently one of the first scenes is, like, just dong. Okay, what is that, like, can I not put that? Okay. Can't disable it? I've heard you can. Prophet was telling me you could. Profanity censorship, visual censorship. Okay. We'll replace licensed music. Allow remote analytics. Yeah, why not? How uncouth, not like FGO and boobs, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. Asked me anyways. I'm also surprised that like most games don't just have subtitles on by default now. I feel like most people prefer them, but there's obviously some people that don't. So it's like having the option is still fine. I'm just surprised they default to off in most cases. I think keeping the speaker name off is probably a good thing. Because sometimes you get spoilers from that. Subtitle color per character. Animation on? What, you can just turn... Maybe it's the animation of the subtitles. Otherwise I was going to say, like, kind of weird. Okay. It's censor visuals such as nudity. Unfortunate. The censor audio and subtitles. I don't care about that. Say whatever you want. Cinematic or interactive. Quick time events. So again, this is basically made by the same people that used to make the Telltale games. This is their new studio,
Obviously,
I believe.
I love him. He's my dad. What does that mean? Just say what you want to say.
It's just, when you add obviously, it feels a little less obvious. So, I'll ask again. How do you really feel about your father? It's as if maybe it's a little more complicated than you feel comfortable admitting, which is completely understandable.
Look, I love my dad, all right? I love my dad. That's the truth.
Loved.
That's what I said.
You said love. Your dad's dead, so you don't love him, you loved him.
Oh my god.
Just so sensitive. Listen, if I didn't love him, we wouldn't be here.
And
right?
Addo, they give you the
We don't have to
resub.
get into it.
Nope, we're in it now. Why would I be trying to find the man who killed him if I didn't love him? Why would I be doing any of this?
Don't let the dog lick that.
Shit, my nose is bleeding. Thought I was getting emotionally snotty.
No, it's probably from when I kicked you in the face.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hang you off the side of this building, and you're gonna tell me where Shroud is, or I'm going to drop you to your death.
Come on, I thought we were having a breakthrough.
Hey, we did. You know, for being a real piece of shit, you're pretty easy to talk to, but the only breakthrough I need right now is the location of Shroud.
I'm not telling you shit, you fucking loser!
See, this is more like how I thought this would be.
I hope Shroud kills you just like he killed your father. I hope he fucking spanks your little daddy as you bitch ass to death, you hear me? Are we outside?
Windy up here tonight, huh?
Why are we outside?
No telling where you'll
It
land.
smells like outside smells. Wait,
Hey,
wait!
I have neighbors. Use your inside voice and just tell me where Shroud is.
Okay. Steel mill, Llewellyn Steelworks, okay? Fuck!
You sure about that?
Yes, please! That's all I know!
Stop screaming, goddammit.
Help! Help!
Hey, I will pull you up if you quiet the fuck down.
Help!
Let him drop.
Honestly, it was nice talking to someone about this stuff. I guess what I'm saying is, I'm really glad I kidnapped you tonight.
So I guess Shroud killed his dad. They call him the Dangler, yes. Also, again, big shout out to Guillotine for getting me the key for this. Okay. I wonder what happens if you miss a QT.
He's here!
Like, so far the QTs are really generous. I like the animation style, though. WASD? Oh, I don't know what this is.
Time to finish this.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was an actual hard input.
Nailed it.
Actually kind of hilarious with Helldivers being a thing.
Alright, next one.
Wait. Oh.
Just one more.
Okay, that's kind of annoying, but I guess it means you should have gone like south first, but I don't think you really had a choice. I think you had to do it in this order.
All right, got it.
Oh, yes, the trash.
Hey, can I get a copy of that video when we're through here? 'Cause it's over, Shroud. And it would be nice to watch that back at a different angle.
Oh no, it's over, Shroud! All this build-up, face to face with your father's killer, and you come in here with that lame shit?
Ugh, where the fuck is Shroud?
He'll be here in a bit. Oh hey! After our conversation, I asked him about your dad. Fun little tidbit. He was very well hydrated. Turns out right after Shroud shot him in the chest, your dad pissed his pants. Bet you didn't know that, huh? So after that bullet tore through his insides, he still had enough time to
Guy
know
deserves
how
to die.
absolutely fucked he was, and just pissed himself like a little bitch. It was like so much piss. Cause your dad was wearing shorts, so
Hey.
just kept.
I get it.
Wait, did I kill him?
Can we just skip to the part where you reveal your bullshit superpower so we can fight for real? Cool dick. So, you, got some kind of clever supervillain name?
You can call me toxic.
Bro, that works on so many levels for you.
Yeah, no shit. That's the point.
I see why this was censored.
Shroud's augments are pretty good when normies like you use them. When you put them on someone who already has powers, fucking chef's kiss.
Okay. Oh, damn! He got the afterburner. Oh, what? That one I don't understand. Was I supposed to, like, time that?
Figures.
Or was the timing on it just super fast? I think the timing was just super fast. Which is weird, because the timing before had been super generous. Yeah, it's just really fast on those. The amount of censorship they have to do, dude. Oh, the big bad.
So, what do you got left on them shields? I said 40%, but Boss Man says you're down to 28. And he is not wrong about these things. Good news, buddy. Shroud says he just wants the Astral Pulse, which we all know isn't really yours anyway.
System check. Calculate the damage per second hitting shields. Then tell me how many seconds I need to divert Astral Pulse energy to rocket boosters.
12.89 seconds of damage before critical.
Oh hey, Boss Man says if you're planning on diverting pulse power to the boosters, it won't work. This is a limited time offer, dude. What's up? You were so fucking talkative earlier. I'm just the messenger here. He says you're not calculating that shit stuck to your leg, dumbass.
Fuck it.
Hey, great! All go to plan. Now get out of there, babe. Come on!
Okay.
Yeah! Status.
Pulse status stable. Foreign device detected.
He's pulling his cock out. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be the toxic guy again. Damn, he was dispatched!
It was just over 4 months ago that images like this were recorded across the Southland. Videos flooded social media and our newsroom, showing what many thought to be the death of Mecha Man. Again. For nearly 50 years, a Mecha Man has protected Los Angeles. Built by an ordinary civilian with no superpowers. This first suit was dubbed by some fans as Mecha Man Prime. 3 generations of pilot, their identities kept secret, have given everything to protect this community, including their lives. After the tragic passing of Prime, the next Mecha Man, known as Astral, teamed up with a star-studded superhero group known as the Brave Brigade, leading to an unprecedented period of peace in the Southland. After years of loyal service, tragedy struck again, when Shroud, a former Brave Brigade member turned villain, killed the pilot of Mecha Man in cold blood. But yet again, as hope was lost, a 3rd generation of Mecha Man emerged. A Mecha Man for the modern era. a bulwark against organized crime in the greater Los Angeles area. Until today.
So does that mean his
Earlier
grandpa
today,
did it?
Mecha Man broke his silence and addressed the media.
There's been a lot of speculation about my health and the state of the Mecha Man suit, and I'm here to put that speculation to rest. The suit has been damaged beyond my ability to repair, so I will be stepping back from superhero work, effective immediately.
Does this mean you're finished?
Can you repair your
What's next
suit?
for Mecha Man?
Does this mean your career is
How
over? How badly were you hurt?
One at a time, please.
Ashley Rhiness, San Pedro Daily, do you have anything to say to your fans? The public outpouring, the vigils, a lot of them were worried you wouldn't wake up.
I just want to say thank you for the support. I hope to be worthy of it. Next question.
Chris Stratton, Torrance Tribune. Does this mean you're retiring as Mecha Man? Word on the street is, you're donezo.
You 100 years old? Why are you talking like that?
Answer the question, buddy boy. Are you retiring? My readers need the skinny, and I aim to deliver. Let's get it on the record.
I'm not looking to comment on that just yet. That's the only skinny I can give you. All right, just one more, please. I gotta get back to, just one more. Preferably someone from the Century.
Charles Kingsley, South Bay Signal. So, Shroud kills your father, goes to jail 15 years, breaks out, and immediately dupes you into a trap where he destroys the Mecha Man suit and puts you in a coma for months.
I didn't hear a question in there.
Two-parter. First, why didn't Shroud kill you? You haven't been conscious for months. It'd be easy money taking you out.
Okay, Shroud wanted the Astral Pulse and Mecha Man gone. He got both. I'm not sure I mattered much.
Right. You're unimportant. Which leads me to my next question. Most heroes avenge their family. You did the opposite. You killed their legacy. How disappointed would your dad be if he were here right now? Your father, your grandfather, they must be rolling over in their graves.
Yeah, you don't have to stay on that.
Up next, is Mecha Man a mecha quitter?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it'd be better if he died than be a mecha coward, you know? What kind of example is he setting?
Damn.
Stay tuned to find out.
Hey, assholes. Yeah, all you assholes. Pretty disrespectful for you to be doing that in front of me.
Hey, who you calling assholes, asshole?
I'll handle this idiot. Keep loading. We're out of here in 30. And who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you. Go fucking hobo ranger? Who the fuck are you?
I'm Mecha Man.
You're not Mecha Man. That's Mecha Man.
I'm Mecha Man, dipshit, okay? That's my suit.
Wow, you're gonna be wishing you had it right now.
Whatever the case, I'm enough to deal with a pack of fucking Skittles idiots like you.
God damn it. Look, you're hurt. You're not thinking straight. You don't want to fight someone who knows which hand every punch is coming from.
Was the left the correct choice? Because the left is the one in the swing.
What the?
Nice. Nice.
That guy I threw, he landed on the roof, right?
All good.
Phew. Hi, I'm Blonde. I work over at Superhero Dispatch Network.
Hey, yeah, I know who you are. You're like, famous.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm just a corporate hero for hire. You're the real deal. You're the famous one.
Right, I don't think infamous is the same as famous, but...
Oh god, your arm.
Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, you look like some kind of mime DJ. Let me see it. I'll help you. Usually dislocates the other way.
Okay, but have you done this before? Because maybe... Ow! Okay. Wow, that's okay. Thank you.
One of them is on that roof.
One of them is on the roof.
You
What the
look like you
fuck?
could use a drink.
What makes you say that?
The fact that you could use a drink.
I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, well, you know what? They can taste the rainbow in jail.
What do you mean? Like different colored dicks? Sorry.
I actually didn't know what I meant, but you know what? It should have been that.
I'm a little buzzed. I don't really make jokes like that. I think Vizzy's rubbing off on me.
Who?
Someone I work with. It's... yeah.
That was impressive.
Oh. It's fine. Don't worry about keeping up. Something to do with the powers. It takes a lot for me to feel anything.
What a sad sentence.
Hey, you should give yourself more credit. To do what you did for as long as you did. Especially without superpowers.
Not true. What do you call this?
Oh.
I can fix that one for you too.
No thanks, I like this one.
Thank you. So, how did you afford all that? You must have spent hundreds of thousands of...
Millions. So you'll understand when the check comes.
You're serious? Millions.
Yeah, I basically burned through my entire inheritance keeping it going. The last couple of years have just been duct tape and sheer determination.
Why did you do it?
What?
Sacrifice everything to be a superhero to the point of financial...
Ruin?
I was gonna say hardship, but ruin was the first word that came to mind, yeah. You must be completely broke at this point.
I don't know. I guess I just like helping people.
I do like that
Are you
the responses
outfit or
are
what?
actually what they are.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of games
switching to water
where you say the
I was
response
saying
and it
after some
says something
brings
completely
up,
different.
I could learn a little more about you. And, if all that went well, present you with a proposition.
A proposition?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if this is a fit or not, you know? Then it's just a matter of picking the right moment.
Well, proposition.
No!
Can go any number of ways.
Okay, never mind. That was actually good.
No!
God,
No! Why would you spit?
It's not like alcohol, it is alcohol. I know because you spit it directly into my open mouth. That's water. That, see? How it has ice in it?
You drink hard liquor from a pint glass?
Actually, I usually just drink it straight from the bottle, but I thought that would be embarrassing.
Okay, never mind.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I will be right back.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Why did you spit on her?
Hey, I'm talking to you, bitch.
Alright, just so you know, I only turned around because someone yelled, not because I'm a bitch or anything.
Don't you watch the news? This is a superhero bar.
Oh, wow, are you a superhero? That's so cool. Is this your power? You're like, tell people obvious shit guy?
Well, you're really going to act like you don't remember me.
Wait, it's coming back to me. Hold on. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Oh, wait.
Oh, I know it. You are sunglasses indoors at night guy. Your superpower is that you're able to let everyone know in the room that you're a douchebag, because you should literally never do that unless you're at the final table of the World Series of Poker, but even then, if you win, you're still a fucking loser.
Shit. That is... damn.
You good?
Sorry, I choked on my spit.
No, like a bitch. I control the fire.
The fire?
And the flame. And my skin does not burn. I am flambe. And you...
Wait, oh shit, I do remember you. You're that shitty villain I busted up.
Not anymore, Dick, as I
What does that
literally
mean?
just said. I am Flambe, a real superhero. And you are not like a man anymore. So, you need to get the fuck out of here. Now, we can do this the easy way.
There. Easy way.
If I threw alcohol on him,
No.
it would have been way worse.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Holy shit!
What song is that?
Your mouth. It's whistling. Come on, we should get you to a hospital.
No, Coop! Fucking guy needs a dentist. I've got it on ice. Should be able to reattach it.
Teeth don't work that way. You're thinking of fingers and dicks. You know what? Give it a shot.
Hey, Mecha Dick, get the fuck out of here.
I get it. Can you just tell Blazer I'm outside?
Ow!
Relax. I'm leaving.
Jesus. That's Jack's septic eye, is it?
Hey, I couldn't find you.
It's cool. I was just admiring the art on this dumpster. Can't tell why anyone would put
Art
those
barf?
words together. Why are you holding drinks?
Nightcap?
You're in trouble.
Actually, according to the bartender, that's exactly what you are. What happened in there? I walk out and the bartender's pissed. The whole energy is awkward. And I almost rolled the heck out of my ankle on this slippery floor.
A little flare up with some guy, but it, you know, extinguished pretty quick.
A flare-up.
Yeah? Does that not sound convincing enough?
Hold these. I know a place.
You stung.
It's a little out there. Easier if we fly.
Okay, so she can levitate things besides just herself? Good thing she doesn't remember the fact that I spit on her. Yeah, Moist Critical is in this as well.
I actually thought you were taking us to sit on it.
I mean, the writing's really good.
Oh yeah, that would have been cool. Oh no, yeah, this is better because you can see it, and it looks like there's a couple up there already. So.
I really appreciate you coming to my rescue back there. I still think I could have handled it, but all I'm trying to say is thanks. I should have just said that, but yeah, I'm still talking.
Don't you worry about it, Robert Robertson.
How do you know my name?
Oops.
What's going on?
Okay, I'll tell you. But only after you tell me how you ended up with a name like that.
Well, he's the son of Robert.
Like Robert Robertson III?
The third? 3 times this happened?
There was Grandpa Bobby, then my dad, who I called Dad, but everyone else called Robbie, and then me, Robert, because I wanted to be taken seriously.
Family tradition.
In more ways than one.
Gramps was the first Mecha Man. He died in the suit before I was born. Dad was killed fighting Shroud. That's when I took over. There was a little inheritance and the life insurance money.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Just your run-of-the-mill, sad superhero origin story. The family tradition, if there is one, is dying in that suit. Which I guess I don't have to worry about anymore. What is it?
I'm not quite drunk enough to share my origin story just yet. But remind me to tell you someday.
I think she needs us to spit in her mouth more.
We can work with this.
Oh, he's missing part of an ear. I mean, go for it?
No, this... I'm sorry if I gave the wrong impression.
Oh, no.
It's my fault.
I'm so sorry. I totally misread that.
You didn't. I mean, you did. But I definitely... The way I went about things tonight...
Don't worry, chat.
I'm sorry.
Don't remember
it was all
that.
a little loose, a little unprofessional.
Unprofessional? I'm not sure that applies to this. But...
I'm actually here on official business. How I know your name, the proposition I mentioned right before you spit in my mouth.
Still mortified about that.
It's fine. Do you remember a superhero named Trackstar?
Remember, of course. He's like family. That I haven't talked to in a while. What about him?
I work with him at SDN. He recommended you. Mentioned that he worked with your father?
Yeah, he was the youngest member of the Brave Brigade, so he was kind of my babysitter for a while. How's he doing?
He's doing great. He's why I'm here. Robert, I would like to make you an offer. In exchange for dispatching and mentoring some of our rookie heroes, SDN can make you Mecha Man again. But this time with all the resources that a company as big as ours has at their disposal. No more paying out of pocket for repairs. Support staff, the whole shebang.
My suit was totally destroyed.
I saw the report, studied the footage. It's not totally destroyed, just mostly. It's a big investment. It'll take considerable time and money to get the suit repaired and the missing pieces replaced. Plenty of time to learn how to dispatch and level up some of the heroes on our roster. Your experience, your work ethic, your perspective, it's all invaluable. Share it, Robert. You have a lot left to give.
Wait, so you want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
That's the idea, but just until we get your suit put back together.
What's dispatching even mean?
Oh, right. I was supposed to test you at the bar. Here.
The drunk people shouldn't be throwing things at drunk people.
Especially not people with superpowers.
Am I waiting or are you waiting? What's going
It
on?
was supposed to open up when I threw it to you. Well, okay, there. Pop it on. This is part of the assessment. And don't move too much in there. You're sitting on the edge of the billboard.
Greetings and welcome to this training simulation. We may be superheroes, but we're nothing without SDN's real hero, the Dispatcher. So, Dispatcher, where do we start?
Take off glasses.
Well, it appears we've got our first call from a subscriber.
I'm sorry, from a what? From a subscriber? Yo, can all my subscribers in chat sound off?
I saw some scary, suspicious men last night leaving the old movie theater.
You'll receive requirements to help you determine which heroes to send.
Scary, suspicious men last night leaving an old movie theater. Requirements: strike the Devil's fortified base of operations. Defend yourself against the armed foes.
such an array of brave heroes to choose from. How could you possibly pick just one? This graph will show you what a hero does well and not so well. A hero with a knack for vigor and combat looks right for the job.
How do you know that?
That sounds like me, Phenomenon.
Oh, God.
Now that at least one hero is being dispatched, it's time to get to work.
No, I would like to dispatch a second. I would like to dispatch a second.
A wise choice. I will now return to SDN. When a hero returns to SDN, they'll need some much-needed R&R. That stands for rest and relaxation.
Okay.
Don't forget to review your hero's performance. They won't be sent out again until you do. On SDN's state-of-the-art graph, we can see an analysis of what skills the call required. Let's see how well I did after responding to that caller's, well, call. There's no such thing as a perfect fit. Use your intellect and your roster to your advantage.
Only 80%? All he's missing is that?
The more that my skills align with the needs of the job, the more likely I am to succeed.
Okay.
Organized criminals, often led by figurehead supervillains, are the scourge of Southern California. We work tirelessly to root them out.
We've got a potential villain hideout on the college campus.
Sometimes the solution is brains, not brawn. SDN's diverse array of heroes can solve any problem.
Okay. Decode the mysterious clues and identify this cryptic animal. Okay, so intellect, charisma, mobility, vigor, and combat. So, brain book?
Oh, I see you have a keen mind.
Combat, vigor, mobility, and charisma. Intellect.
Gladly.
Eh?
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, that was easy. In fact, Sweet Talker alone might have done that.
The museum is doing an exhibit on local superheroes and need a guest speaker.
A speaker? So, shit, I need charisma. I just used Sweet Talker. It's like, it's so obvious that he's meant for it too. Can I just rest? And it won't go away? Okay.
You look lovely today, by the way.
So unveil the new superhero exhibit to the excited audience. Incorporate your unique perspective as a superhero. See, why is his first one so small, and then any other one you add gets, like, super big? I have a feeling there's going to be time-sensitive ones. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Multiplicative? I think it's just, like, combining their two, but it looks really weird.
The smart choice.
Oh, if these streets could talk.
One of your heroes needs you.
Does he?
As their leader, your heroes will look to you. Make choices and follow where they lead.
Fun facts, show off your moves.
These choices need the right skill. Remember each of your hero's strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
What can I say? A lot, actually.
Did I do it right? No! I'm mostly just confused by the interface right now.
A convoy of Diablo's goons are harrying the highway patrol.
As if traffic in this city was not bad enough.
Speaking of traffic and going places, does SDN offer paid time off to take vacations?
Of course. PTO accrues at a regular rate over time. Use it however you like, as long as you discuss your schedule with your manager well in advance.
What the fuck is a PTO?
Oh my god.
The diabolical supervillain El Diablo is attacking Los Angeles General.
Oh no. It's one of my arch nemesises, El Diablo. That means the Diablo in Spanish.
He must have been using the convoy ambush as a distraction.
And to attack,
Defend and apprehend.
That craven bastard.
Speaking of hospitals, did you know SDN offers a robust benefits package for all full-time employees?
That's phenomenal.
A better city brick by brick.
Exactly right.
SDN values work-life balance. When the bell rings, your shift will end very soon.
There's a giant monster attacking downtown! Save us, SDN!
And endure? Like, do I just let some of these go?
Sometimes a hero can use their talents to tip the scales. They are superheroes after all.
Okay, El Diablo's crew is harassing the folks at the hospital. What do we do? Okay, so we needed other people. And it's Brick House and Equilibrium that are here.
The walls didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, see, this takes 3 of them. So what happens if I just, like, miss and I don't get them all?
Flattery will get you everywhere.
I need help getting to my doctor's appointment.
Loud and clear. Moving out.
Civilians have been taken hostage. Convince goons to release innocents.
Oh God, no! Help us!
I didn't have enough to.
Hostage. Send help, please.
You can find suggestions on how to handle hostage situations on page 234 of SDN's Guide to Dispatching.
On my way, citizens.
Good luck.
Sound approach.
We'll find out. Ah, no. Bullshit.
Marks on that one.
Yeah, so it is just RNG is what I'm seeing. Okay.
SDN solves all problems, big and small. We
Ain't no way I get this one. Yeah, 41%.
Speaking of retirement, quick question, Phenomenon. Does SDN offer 401k matching?
Oh shit, they got
Yes,
killed.
But there are limitations. Your HR representative will have all the details.
El Diablo's goons are running scared. We're right on the heels of his sidekick, El Diablito.
It takes 4 of them.
Balance the scales.
Just go.
Okay.
This is painful. I agree with Trubs. It's like I shouldn't have sent 2 people to some of the early ones. This has at least good odds. Yeah, there you go.
Our shift is done now. It is time for lunch.
We couldn't have done it without you, dispatcher.
Too true.
I'm going to enhance my break time.
Yeah, but what
with some
about
of
the killed
snack
hostages and the
offerings at a
monster that went on a
break room
rampage?
vending machines.
Great idea. Thank you again, dispatcher. I hope to be seeing a lot more of you. Goodbye for now, and don't forget to be phenomenal.
Did he just say phenomenal? It felt pretty natural to me. And that it's natural for me to end up mid-tier. That said, for a first time, it feels pretty...
Did I drool on you?
I don't think so.
Well, you see why we thought of... Well, why Trackstar thought of you.
It makes sense, yeah.
Meet me at the SDN offices tomorrow. I'm not done saving you yet.
Damn, she's got the I can fix him mentality.
Is there a ladder, or...
That's actually kind of fucked considering the state of his arm, too.
Sorry I'm late.
This dog is cute. Give him cereal. What he wants.
The folks at SDN are the best in the business, and we're striving to create a safer, stronger city every
I
single
met a nice lady.
The folks who live here have to deal with a lot.
She wants to help us out.
Oh, so he still has the robot. Okay. I gotta admit, I actually really vibe with this game so far. And the hot blonde does not hurt, okay? But like, honestly, the writing is really good. I actually really like it so far. And I think that's just the first chapter? You and 52% of players threw water? That means 48% threw alcohol and blew them up! 55% of players kissed her. Nice. Okay, so 2/3 of people are good people. Putting me in the 20th percentile of players. Yeah, like, The problem that I had with that was, again, the, like, timing of it. Like, the first time you encountered that one specific type of quick time was, like, right there in that fight. And you were like, oh, like... Oh, I'm rare. I cut the press conference short instead of giving them an answer. Dubbed flambe sunglasses at night guy. You and 0% of players performed moderately well in the tutorial shift. What does that mean? What do you mean I performed moderately well? And what do you mean 0%? Like, did everyone do better or did everyone do worse? That's all I want to know.
Dang it! I'm gonna be late for band practice.
Unexpected things happen every day.
Phenomenon! Can SDN help me out with this? It's blocking the driveway.
I like how he couldn't figure out how to put his
can count
hand.
on SDN to help lift the burdens life throws at us. Let SDN be your rock, so you can rock.
SDN is not an insurance company and does not cover damages to property, persons, or animals.
She's definitely not making it to band practice.
Yeah, well, yeah. Wait, what's that?
No, just the commercial. It was weird.
Weird. Yeah, right. Phenomenon man. He's like a rock star. It's I'm joking, cause of the rock and the roll. Cool commercial. I'm a Phenomenon fan, you might say. You could say that.
He seems cool. Phenomenal, even. And quite the salesman.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he could sell snowballs to an Is it not cool to say? Snowman. He could sell snowballs to a snow person.
Oh,
Anyone
God.
made of snow. Any
Oh,
color
God.
snow doesn't have to be white. Oh, God. Okay. Yep, that's not right. That is not right. That is yep. Yeah.
Okay, let me help you.
Oh no,
with
no, not necessary. I'm sure I.
It's soaked. You nervous? Big job interview.
No, I mean yes, but yes is more. My powers make everything wet, moist.
Is this
Water
moist
boy is
critical?
how they call me, but yes, I am. Okay. Oh. Now that your face is next to a side of my face, I see that I know you.
We're going for the kiss.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead. I thought
Just on the inside.
you look small or different in person.
Never meet your heroes, kid.
Oh, wasn't sure you'd show up.
Oh, wow! Laser, Blonde, a real hero.
Oh, sorry, but I need him for something. Follow me.
Also, a real hero implies that Mecha Man's not a real hero.
Take your clothes off.
What's happening right now?
We don't want too many people knowing you're Mecha Man. A lot of
Okay.
our dispatchers are former heroes, but it's better if you keep your identity a secret. We've had incidents in the past. Here. I remembered you being bigger. I was a little drunk. Listen, it's gonna be great.
I've never felt silly wearing this.
Until now.
Yeah, I was trying to imply that with the silence.
It worked. Get dressed. I have somebody I need you to meet. Oh, sorry. Should I turn around? Or what do you... should I close my eyes, maybe? If that makes you more comfortable.
It's fine, I don't mind.
Oh, yeah, no, it's sure.
I mean, don't stare me straight in the eyes or anything, because that would be odd.
Just stare.
Yeah, I'll actually, I'm just gonna... There.
It doesn't look like it, but I am flexing every muscle in my body right now. Okay, well, you didn't have to say it like that.
I want to say again, I'm sorry about
Also,
this.
why is he that beat up? Like, holy shit.
It was a mistake. A complicated mistake.
Bro has been in the sardine can.
Go into the details of those complications with you later.
Didn't feel like a mistake. At least not to me.
Well, that makes one of us.
It was a nice night. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, I'd like to keep things professional.
Right, that's why you brought me to this conference room to strip down in front of you. Profesh.
Are you serious?
Who locks a conference room? So, you two fuck or what?
Nice.
We kissed, but it was very innocent.
Like cheek innocent or tip of your dick innocent?
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
First of all, we did not kiss. You kissed me. Second of all, it's none of your freaking business.
Whoa, she cussed. Must have been a good one.
Robert, this is Invisigal. She is part of the Phoenix program. We take former supervillains, such as herself, and rehabilitate them to re-enter society to use their powers for... Are those my earrings?
Well, they look better on me.
Invisigal, this is Robert. He'll be your team's dispatcher.
A washed-up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
His identity, all of this, that's staying between us. He's still Mecha Man, but that can't get out. And if it does, I'll know who it came from.
You think I want to tell people our dispatcher's a fucking loser?
Having superpowers doesn't automatically make you a superhero. You're born with one, you have to earn the other.
Well, I'm wet. I see why you like him. Look at that trip. What does that look? Best Buy Fight Club?
Best Buy Fight Club.
We have a weekly ranking list for all the heroes in the company.
And she's at the bottom.
She called herself Invisibitch when she was a villain. We're trying to rebrand her.
Yeah, I thought Invisigal felt kind of corny for her.
Oh yeah? The name was my idea. Just get your shirt on, Dad Bod.
Damn.
Is that it? How can we help you?
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference.
That the big dude just sitting there just typing just reminds me of like one of the ESPN like spoof commercials that they used to do. Where it's like the super big like NBA athlete sitting in a chair that's way too small for him doing the exact same thing.
Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great. One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally everything. Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
3 Ds?
Dispatching, documentation, diversity is the 3rd. Not in terms of priority, of course. Yep, we're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from...
Florida.
Florida, of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
That was one guy.
Speaking of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
Excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right over there. Sorry. At work, I tend to get a little...
Corny?
corporate, Dick. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
Also, learn to tuck your shirt in. Holy shit. That's like actually tilting me. Untuck it or tuck it in. Take your pick.
Oh, bruh, I almost went in my pants. Hey, you the Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Royd.
Brofist.
All right. Good to meet you, brah.
Likewise. So Royd, like steroid?
Huh? Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. The two other guys here, they go by the name Roy. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground.
Why is this The Rock combined with Waka?
You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I think. Hey, you think that's why they call me Roy? Like I'm on steroids. But they think I'm some kind of a juice head? They think I'm not natty, bro? They think Roy's not natty.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Just making jokes about your name and the shitter.
Whatever. I no care.
Yeah, Nokia is probably best. Nice meeting you, Royd, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
You one funny bugger, Mecha Man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis, and Roy need to know. I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool. You gonna wash before you do that?
Nah, bro. I never touch nothing. Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
What?
Can you show me again? I don't think I got it.
Holy shit. Who's this freckle-faced fuck? How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
Why is this happening?
What? It's a hug, not a hand job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right. Because I'm old as shit. How about this? This jog your memory?
Track star? Holy shit!
Yeah, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase.
How long had it been?
So keep it,
Sure, right. Yeah, Chase.
It's been what, 10, 15 years?
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, I reached out to this little pissant when his dad passed. Then he got to ducking me like he owed me money.
I was in a weird place.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us. So I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Sorry. I never noticed.
Fucker. It's the powers. I can move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late. And I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry, Chase.
Hey, if I feel another ounce of pity from you, I will run you over in a parking lot and say it was an accident. They'll believe me because it looks like I'm wearing diapers.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit. Let's introduce you to your team of losers.
Fair?
Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish. Because if we don't see improvements soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Your info is recently select unzipped hero to begin. But I want to select the zipped one.
Sonar here was a Harvard graduate who
will not shut the fuck up about being a Harvard graduate, like all Harvard graduates.
Who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history. Also,
sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
Okay. He's a hybrid, and he's a megabat. Oh. Oh, so when he transforms, he's a beast and he's fast, but otherwise he's intellectual and hybrid. Huh. So it actually changes his stats.
Flambe, he
Controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn.
Right, you met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
He's a firefighter.
Invisigal, who you met. Turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
Only while holding her breath, okay.
Here we have coupe, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut, hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent.
Umbra kinetic? First degree murder, okay.
Punch up.
Carnival strongman who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charm and brains of a greasy bowling ball.
Okay.
Malevola. Terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for every fucking meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
Wound transferal. Is atheist, looks like literal demon.
That's Golem. He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. Bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic. I think he's lonely.
Difficulty squeezing through doors. Aiding and abetting. Wait, she was sorceress? Why does she have a sword then?
Prism. Michigan born and raised. The power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff is a guess.
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
She's actually a pop star. Let Michigan. Oh no. Assault, drug possession, DUI, and tax evasion.
Wait, so the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure. What's that arm squeeze about?
You want one? Here.
Fuck off. This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
This computer's older than you look. Wait, so we're doing this? I haven't even met the team yet.
We did the slideshow.
First of all, that wasn't a slideshow.
Look, we like to start slow. Most people don't make it past the first dispatch. And this is better for everybody's safety.
What do you mean, safety?
You'll be fine. And this here is our little slice of the Southland. Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Exactly. Now put your headset on and introduce yourself to these pricks.
Hey team, this is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real first name, bitch. You can't be this shook on your first day. Come on.
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I saw him in his underwear.
Who? Roberto's son?
I saw him in his underwear.
He back in mine.
No, but
He's got a
packing
lot of
much.
bridges, which I'm into.
Again, please clear the channel.
Get it, your email.
Shut the fuck up. Let me remind you, these calls are fucking recorded for training fucking purposes. So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of. Alright?
Fat guy is moist.
My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can you send someone?
No. Climb? I guess that's mobility. So who here has the most mobility? Invisigal? Flambe? See, the problem is it says don't make the child cry, and both of these two are bitches. I'm gonna send Coop.
Okay.
It's just like...
Fetching a child's lost balloon is not the best application of my talents.
Okay. Then tell me what is.
Off the books assassinations.
I will take that under consideration.
Okay, very high profile ribbon cutting and at Van Gogh, send someone that will make SDN look good. This is charisma. So maybe the bat? He's got like almost to the second tier of charisma. And then punch up? Prism. It's probably Prism.
I'm busy, but okay. I guess I'll go. I'll go. I'll take Wednesday.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday?
Today's Friday.
I know.
I know. Oh, okay. Why did I guess charisma was necessary to make it so that you didn't, like, make the child cry. Okay.
What's this guy even famous for? Seemed like a loser to me.
Laugh all you want. Someday, my subconscious will live on in a chip, and your subconscious will be dead. Cringe.
That is definitely voice critical.
Oh my god! My bidet is spraying shit everywhere!
Oh! Fix the collar's malfunctioning bidet. Is this time sensitive at all?
Let's see if I can do this. Sorry. That's right.
Huh? I went too fast. Okay, so this is something I have to do while everything else is going. Interesting.
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole.
Do you know
Okay.
who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man.
And he kicked Flambe's ass.
Okay. That little shit did not kick my ass.
You did though.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
No, you didn't. Because it didn't happen, Bob. So we're all going to shut up about it. Yeah? Okay.
The heroes are fighting each other at Kryptonite. Bring up the brawl diplomatically as possible. So, charisma. Again, maybe intelligence, but... like, punch up actually wouldn't be bad for that, but...
Consider it done. Going as fast as these legs will let me.
Boat robbery in progress at the yacht club.
Okay. Pursue thieves, return the boat in one piece.
Helping people is kind of nice. When you get paid for it. Trust me.
Consent alone and
I can
visible
handle this
reduce
a lot
travel
faster on
time
my
and call completion time. Okay.
So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
Washed up, drinking alone. A robot guy without his robot, I guess.
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your ass kicked by just a guy.
All of you. Shut the fuck up.
I love that Charlie's just in here just shitting on them. These idiots are fighting over the name Fight Man. Let's try giving them new names. Maybe that'll solve it. Suggest badass sounding names, suggest dumbass sounding names, just becoming a dynamic duo. I think the badass sounding name's is probably the better one. But I don't know that he's gonna be great for that.
The Duelist and the Brawler. Those names are better than they have any right to be.
Hey, it's me again, Galen. Blazer told me to show you the ropes, so here we are.
Hey, a hero ranked up. Good job. Go check that hero database.
Wait, who ranked up?
Now navigate to the new Upgrade tab. Every rank up earns skill points.
Okay.
Use them for increasing stats. Use the plus icon next to a stat to spend a skill point. Once you confirm, you can't go back.
Okay. But, like, I kind of want to, like, know what some of his stuff is. Think
you
bigger?
don't have to make choices right away, but don't forget to check that hero database.
Yeah.
Flambe, you're off route.
Okay, 83% is pretty good.
Too stunned to speak. I get it. I have that effect on people.
Fire at a local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
And someone durable to prevent further damage.
Burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
Flambe, stop fucking around. I've got enough problems without you making new ones.
Whatever, man.
I mean, like, he's ideally the best one, but they want quick? I guess it's gotta be Golem, even though he's not fast.
Somebody order a mudslide.
Security system has already been taken over by the robbers. Avoid motion sensors and apprehend the thieves. I mean, that's going to be mobility. Apprehend? I don't know. Maybe just combat? Gonna let her finish resting.
Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN hiring criminals to protect us.
Educate the Bone Zone. Prove him wrong about the Z team. So this is probably charisma and intelligence. So the bat is likely the best.
He said I got arrested for tax evasion. I wish.
Hey, someone's robbing the museum. I don't know what you do, man. I just started today.
Okay.
Security here is amateur hour.
Fire's out of control. How should we stop the spread? Use your body to smother the flames. Pose. Hey, he's a body guy, so we'll go with that. I still don't understand what this specifically is. Like, I guess it's just the correct choice was vigor, and I met the requirement for it. But they haven't actually explained that part. How should we get around the sensors? Hack into the system would be me? Try that. Okay, so this one's actually timed. With a third of the timer left? Sweet.
All sensors are back up, team.
We've encountered these thieves before.
File and cross-reference past cases, art crime ring, track down members, find their hideout. This would probably be intelligence? And maybe mobility? Actually, don't know. Like, Sonar, I think, is my most intelligent person.
Close your eyes. You're not gonna like what you see anyway.
On calls with 2 slots, Coop gains +1 combat if placed in the first slot, and +1 mobility if placed in the second. Okay. Some malevolent.
Yeah, okay. Your sword is magnificent. Does it have a name?
Because I feel like that one I'm gonna fail otherwise.
Exquisite.
83% chance. Got it.
Don't be intimidated. It's just business.
Okay, what's going on with Sonar?
Oh, that, yeah. He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
So now he's not intellect, he is combat. Interesting. Okay, so she can get stronger. Again, I think I'll just enhance her mobility more because that's her strong suit. Oh, okay. That one just worked.
That's how we do it down under.
Now I have 2. She's a shadow and an assassin. Actually gonna raise her intellect because I get the feeling I'm gonna need that. Then Sonar was our only real intellect person. Then wait, can I switch? Okay, yeah. Oh, did it not apply? Guess I didn't hit confirm.
Hey, Bobby. Here, William Vandersnake needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go? I've been wanting to pitch him some stuff I've been working on.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what he's trying to avoid.
You can only choose one solution.
We're going to need you to protect Mr. Vanderstank from the Vanderstanker fan club.
Try navigating between the two calls. Once you dispatch a hero, the other option will disappear. So you have to guard and stop the adoring fans from bothering him and look good while doing it. So we need charisma and yeah, I guess punch up. Don't really know who else to put there.
I can't do it. I need you in the field. Sorry.
That's like a real bummer, man.
Track down the pickpocket and bring him home. Encourage him to turn his life around. So, probably also mobility and charisma. Maybe we'll level up? Oh no, that one's kind of weird.
The best teacher is fear.
Locate still an art. Hideout is well guarded. Stealth and use of surroundings. Key to taking them down. I don't know what the use of surroundings is supposed to mean.
Need to get some steps in anyway.
How long was the last dispatcher here?
2 days. New record.
How the fuck did that happen?
I set this car on fire. Yeah. Very flammable. Kia Soul.
Yes, soul. That was only a 61% chance, but we actually got it. Level these and decide out how should the team approach. Get the paintings out quietly.
Okay, get the paintings out quietly.
You can't say you're not impressed. You can't.
Okay.
I mean, you can, I just won't believe you.
Oh, she got it again. Upgrade her combat. They caught the kid but have no idea what to do with a 12-year-old thief. Pep talk. Scare the kid straight.
Scare the kids straight. That should teach him a lesson.
My tail's wagging, I swear.
I swear, like, they just gave that kid some sort of fetish for the rest of his life. Okay, his big thing is vigor. I think we'll just go deeper into that. Her thing, she's actually pretty balanced, and she's a sorceress, which I wish I could like get some sort of explanation as to what that actually is. Is info? Will that tell me? Nope. Nothing. So, it doesn't tell us what the powers are, which I assume you unlock powers at a certain point. Yeah, let's go into combat. And for him, he's already got vigor. I guess charisma. Give him that Riz stat up. He makes portals? Okay. So I think that was the last. I lied.
Grannies, I got this.
Hold up. Aren't you banned?
Yeah, and I gotta get unbanned.
Okay. So I actually...
Yeah, nice try, dude. I'm not going anywhere. Except Granny's.
Okay, so you actually cannot remove her.
I love love looking at the beautiful homes in this city and knowing I'll never own one. Can I get ice down here, please?
What does that mean?
She's asking for a tap in. We got access to security cams of SDN subscribers all over our territory.
Wow, really? Is that legal?
Don't ask questions. Just always make sure to read the fine print.
Oh no, Granny.
I didn't do this.
Right, I feel like you've said that a lot in your life. What happened?
This is how I found the place. The old guy, who I assume is Granny, was laying here when I walked in. Hey, what's your favorite donut?
Look, can you just focus? What, you got ADHD or something?
Yes, fucker. Is it that obvious?
Yes, fucker, it is.
Well, then answer the question. I don't want to sit here and fixate on it when we're supposed to be doing whatever, superhero shit.
A jelly donut, okay? I mean, I will eat anything if you pack enough jelly in it.
So you're into squirters. You like that gush in your throat? Cool, okay, say less, though.
Yep, you got me. I love gobbling on hot, sloppy donuts. Love them from my mouth to my butt. How's it going? First day. Thanks for asking me that, so you could get all your funny jokes out. Now, can we maybe address the body in the room? What are you doing? You gonna poke it with a stick?
Check his pulse.
Granny's alive. Thank Christ. I didn't want to have to lip this guy. So, can I go now?
No, this isn't
A wellness check. It's a B&E. Let's figure out the purpose still there.
perp, B&E.
Okay, Lieutenant. Fuck, I can't think of a character from a cop show.
Cool. Well, why don't you stay put and work on that while I get another camera up online?
She's my least favorite. The worst of the lot.
That surprises me. You guys got similar energy. How do I switch cameras?
Just click the side here and you can cycle all the cameras in the building.
It's weird getting tech advice from an old person.
Bro, I'm not even 40 yet.
Weird hearing bro from an old person.
Dan. Lieutenant Dan? Is that a thing?
Yes, it is.
I'm the legless Vietnam vet from Forrest Gump. Sick burn.
Lieutenant Dan ain't got no legs.
Something wrong? Pushing that button just says access denied.
Ah, damn it. Sometimes people add extra security. They don't understand it just makes it harder for us to do our job.
Hey, what's taking so long? Are you sleeping or something, or are you just bad at your job?
Why does a donut shop even need extra security?
Hello?
Ugh.
Find the key.
This node represents a code to use later. Remember it.
Up, down, left, left. What's up, Katana? How's it going?
Alright, what do we got here?
Perp, B&E. Who are you, Lieutenant Dan?
Hey, shut up for a sec. You're not alone. He's coming your way, armed. You need to disappear.
Why are you whispering, you idiot? You're in my ear.
No, no!
God damn it. This bitch is a gusher.
Be careful.
I got this, Lieutenant Dan. Never mind. Got any more great advice?
Jacques! Shit. This bitch. Invisigo. Just hold him off while I find a way to help. I can use the overhead sprinklers to short out his blaster.
That's actually really bad for her, though.
Come on. Got him.
Up, down. Left, up. Let's see now. Now she goes invisible. He's gonna be able to see her, or not? Bro is just blind. Nice, Granny.
I don't think you know how to use that thing, so why don't you...
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, I'm one of the good guys.
You? Yeah, right. Don't fuck with me, okay? Nobody fucks Granny! Nobody fucks with Granny!
Invisigal, stay calm.
Great fucking advice, Lieutenant Dan.
Stop calling me Lieutenant Dan, because the joke doesn't work and you sound dumb.
Okay, disarm Granny before the thing blows his face off. It looks super unstable.
So your expert opinion is to
attack the client. Fuck that.
I did think your way to turn this shit. I'm taking out the guy who's trying to kill me.
That wasn't a suggestion, it's a direct... Hey, Invisigal, you okay? Hey, are you okay? Come in.
I'm fine. But this guy, less fine. Smells like bacon a little. It's gross, but it's also kind of not bad.
Yeah, great. Okay, where's the perp?
It's gross, but it's kind of not bad.
Jesus Christ, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
This feels like a win to me.
That was pretty good for first day. Sometimes people, you know, get electrical burns.
She disobeyed a direct order.
Well, that's the problem. This isn't the army, and these ain't soldiers. They're fucking supervillains. Look, why don't you take a breather? We can debrief with Blazer in a bit.
I feel like I still made the right choice there.
There's vending machines in the break room. You look like you could use a snack.
Are you sure you're not actually 80 years old?
Performance bonus. Plus SDN pharmacy item plus 1 random point. Take a hero out of resting. Okay. I was like, where's it gonna stop? Choose 1 hero to receive the intellect skill upgrade. Flambe. Somebody who's probably already at least some kind of smart, if not partially smart. Feels like that's sonar, but I'm terrified of this. Shift was lit without missing or failing a call. Nice. Probably easier to do at first. Twinkies?
Hey.
Ah, shit.
kind of superhero flinches? I didn't say which superhero. Chill out.
If you had people trying to kill you for the last 15 years, you'd be jumpy too.
What makes you think my life has been any different? You think growing up surrounded by a bunch of shitbag villains, I didn't need to watch my back?
Yeah, well, I guess you should do a better job picking your friends.
What the fuck?
You can't just go around. Ow! Why does he keep screaming?
His name's Sonar.
Yeah, I know what sonar means.
What's up?
Then why are you asking why he keeps screaming?
She was just explaining your, you know what? Never mind. Good shift.
This guy is weird.
Yeah, he is. Look, I actually just came by to celebrate the mission going well. Didn't mean to interrupt your little snack. What, do you need a pre-chew like a little baby bird, bitch?
Look at me. You disobeyed a direct order. How can you think it went well? You trashed the place. The suspect got away and you got the client hurt. I don't think when he called us, he thought he'd be ending the day winking at Lefty because you turned his other arm into a pork rind.
Granny would be fine if Granny didn't pick that fucking thing up in the first place. He's just some dumbass trying to be a hero. And don't fucking say it, I know where you're going.
Fact of the matter is that shit didn't need to happen. We could have had an outcome where the client doesn't get fried and we get the perp if you had just fucking listened to me. You ask for help, then I can... What now? I make the calls, not you.
Here's some advice. You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You were a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built. Now you're a twitchy little bitch turtle without a shell. A real hero puts their ass on the line. A real hero can't just press a button and make their problems disappear.
The fact of the matter is, you need me way more than I need you. Based on what I saw today, you wouldn't last a day as Mecha Man. Because there isn't a mech suit in the universe that'll keep you from being a selfish fucking asshole.
Oh, shit.
Feel bad. Good. Fuck you.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
What happened to your nose?
Here we go.
You have a tissue hanging from your nose, Robert. I was trying to ignore it, but that became impossible when it started soaking in blood.
Invisigal punched me in the face, but I asked for it.
Robert, this is serious.
It's not. I asked for it.
Okay, there's nothing you could have said that warrants her hitting you.
Would it be any different if I said I literally asked for her to hit me in the face, and then she did it?
I suppose.
Okay, then let's go with that.
We're here to assess Robert's first shift, and aside from whatever happened here, I thought it was pretty good.
What?
Told you, Robbie.
I was watching on the monitor. The work you did dispatching. I don't think the Z-Team has ever had a better shift than that.
We just might need to confront the fact that it might be the best they can do. Especially the way the Granny thing went.
Yeah, now the Granny situation, that wasn't ideal.
Damn,
But I've
poor
seen
Granny.
so much worse with Invisigal.
Let's be real. She ain't gonna make it.
She's difficult to work with, sure. But I see a lot of promise in her. Really. Even the other Z-Teamers respect her.
They're afraid of her.
I should have done better. Maybe a couple wires got crossed toward the end there. I could have been a little more clear with her.
You crossed 0 wires, okay? She crossed them for you.
God, they just really want her to
You
fail.
should be proud. The bar is very low with this group.
Well, it's not low for me. Look, I like to make a joke and keep things light as much as the next person. But when it comes to work, I'm not fucking around here. If you want the Phoenix program to survive, the bar needs to go up.
And how would we do that?
By treating the Z-Team like what they are, a bunch of villains. And leading a supervillain team takes a different approach than a superhero team. I need to be around them. I need them to see I'm all in, and they need to match that energy.
Some tough love.
The only kind I know. And based on what I've seen, the only version they'll respond to. I'm not saying everyone will make it. They won't. I'm not saying it won't get spicy. It will. But
He needs to go out
because
drinking with
I
them.
also need you to trust me to handle it. I don't want you stepping in. They need to respect me, even if I don't have powers.
Okay, we'll do it your way. Monday, we'll get them in a room and introduce them to their new supervillain leader.
I can't promise it'll work. I can only promise that I'll do my best.
No fucking way it's gonna work, but it'll be way more fun to watch.
Chase, some optimism, please.
God damn it. Yeah, I also promise to do my best.
Hey, kid.
What?
What are you doing?
Yeah. No. I did this. It's weird because I saw this lady, smiling lady, person put a donut on your desk previously, and it was nicely on a napkin. But then she comes back and she just crazy, like the evil mode, and smashed the same donut.
What a mess.
We'll clean it.
What? No.
No, yes. See, I'm SDN's newest. He
Hero?
Helpful janitor.
Water boy.
Okay. Cool.
So it's my pleasure, and it's my job, which you helped me get. So thank you so much.
Happy to help.
It's Friday. I'm not gonna ask. You headed out?
Oh, yeah. Great. Thanks, kid.
Welcome to the team, Waterboy.
Yeah, welcome to you. You too.
Oh no! Why is that his power?
No, us fixing your suit is not contingent on you fixing the Z team. I wouldn't do that to you.
That's good to know.
But don't worry about that. I'm just really glad you're here, Robert. I think we're going to do some great things together.
Hey, look, I really appreciate you setting this up. It's exactly what I need right now, and it'll get me that much more excited to be back out there.
Actually, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. It's a little awkward to mention, but since the other night,
Blonde Blazer.
Oh, is she married?
Ready to go?
Oh.
Who is this? I thought I'd cataloged all of your work companions.
Robert, this is my boyfriend, Phenomenon.
Uh-oh.
This is our new dispatcher I was telling you about. Robert?
The third Robert Robertson, leader of the Phoenixes. Blonde Blazer told me about you.
Really? Did she, say, I don't know, what came up in that talk?
She said you're a capable, honorable man that truly cares for others. Why are you so small?
Hey, come on. You gotta stop asking people that.
The way you spoke of him made him sound impressive. I only seek to understand. I apologize. How was his first day? Was his lack of size and strength an issue?
No, he was great. It was great. It was a great first day.
That is phenomenal. We should celebrate. Blonde Blazer and I have reservations in Tokyo at a restaurant where the owner dreams of sushi. You should join us. I'm sure they could accommodate one more, especially a special occasion like this.
Oh, that sounds great.
I'm not telling him about the dog.
Eating sweets all day.
A shame. Another time, then?
For sure.
He flies a little faster.
It was very nice to meet you, third Robert Robertson.
A pleasure was...
Now, could you step back? The power of my launch has been known to stun small beings. Phenomenal.
I'ma show you how to make a pound cake.
What? Well, we all know how that's gonna go. And it's interesting because she clearly didn't want him there, which means it's not a good relationship. You and 91% of players, bro-fisted Royd. Who are the 9% of players that should uninstall? That's what I want to know. You and 28% of players ratted out Invisigal. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like, just tell the truth, or if that was like, you actually like narking on her. So unfortunately, I made the wrong choice there. You and 36% of players prefer jelly-filled donuts. Great chat. you and 66% of players decided not to ask Blazer out. Okay, to be fair, if you go for the dinner ask there, you're way too aggressive. You already had the mistake. You play it cool. You let her, like, you know, perceive you and see you in your natural habitat. And then later, when the opportunity's right, you make a move. You don't just immediately, like day in and day out, keep hammering her and being like, yo, I really want to, like go out with you, because obviously you just look desperate at that point. You and 89% of players said no to dinner with Phenomenon Man and Blazer. I'm actually curious about the 11% that said yes there. Like, did you just have a death wish type deal? And I assume you still don't go. It's probably like she interjects or he just laughs at you and says, no, I was just joking. Like, you and 48% of players didn't let Sonar meet Vanderstank. Okay, so apparently I'm in the minority there. Most people did let him meet him. You and 36% of players dubbed the Fightman Duelist and Brawler. Your most sent hero was Invisigal. Your overall call percent success rate is in the 1st percentile. Let's go, chat. So, unfortunately, I believe those are the 2 chapters that the game has right now. We will get 2 more next week, and each successive week will continue to give it. Okay, chat, I am going to end stream here. Let me see who all is on. I see a Mr. Fino. He is playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll send you guys his way. Again, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, I won't be back Saturday. Sunday, I might be back. So it'll either be Sunday or Monday for me. So just stay tuned. Get on the Discord if you guys haven't already. And thank you guys for those of you guys that hung around for stream. Thank you, Guillotine, for the key. This is a great game. I love it so far. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next one. Look at Fino, my love. Have a good one.